I am sorry. Are you okay?
Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling.
Debunking.
You walk away with a silver medal, which is an incredible accomplishment. Can you take any pride in that?
No. I don't like to lose.
Now it's like I know what feeling I don't want to ever go through. He was talking about you crying and like, you go watch Floyd. Floyd was crying after he lost his leg. I don't ever want to feel that again. I don't want to ever lose. Like, I'm not cool with losing.
This is a TKO victory for Shakur Stevenson.
He's tough. He don't take no for an answer, so I got to beat it out of him.
Shakur, of course he the truth. Teofimo not messing with him. I don't think Tank messing with him. Yeah, Russell Jr. ain't messing with him.
Me right now, if you ask me, would I beat Floyd Mayweather back in the day, I'm going to say yes. And truthfully, really believe that.
I know my body. Yeah, I know Shakur body. Shakur know my body. Do I step to you when we sport? Yes or no?
No.
Do we step to each other? Yes or no?
No.
The southpaw version of Floyd Mayweather.
Oscar can't keep ducking. It's time for him to fight. It's me versus Oscar Valdez. There's nothing else to look forward to. Canelo can't get in the ring fight for him. And even if he could, I feel like if me and Canelo's at the same weight, I feel like I'll beat him.
SDS Promotions.
I'm one of the best fighters in boxing.
When you in the trenches, you know, it's cool to shoot them bullets. How you gonna defend yourself when them bullets coming back?
Davis thought Santa Cruz was going to fold from his...
The popular and acclaimed defending WBA lightweight champion of the world.
If it was the streets, these niggas would have been smoked. Pack the whole group up. Pack them up and get them the fuck out of boxing.
Haney, Cambosis, one of those folks, maybe Garcia.
All them guys is easy work. They easy work, man. I'm the top dog.
The hard-hitting young star of boxing, 3-division world champion.
Skill for skill. I'm much more skillful than Canelo. I stand on that. I'm much more skillful.
You and Cambosis, what happens, Tank?
I'm whooping that ass. Tell him come see me. Tell him hold the belts. I'll whoop his ass for free.
The defending world champion from Baltimore, Maryland.
We from the city. You know what's happening, what's in the city. Theboxingvoice.com.
Gervonta Tank Davis.
SDS Promotions.
I remember walking in Mayweather jumped me sitting on the couch. I told him he a bum ass fighter. He ain't say nothing, not one word. He got a furrow on his 80 degrees.
What up? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. I am your host, Nestor Gibbs, joined alongside Two-Tone the Superstar, and we're here to discuss some amazing news, if it's true. I will preference that and say that this is being reported from IFL TV, who have been in the game for a long time and are a significantly large company covering the sport. They're usually right. I don't really know when they've been wrong. I can't pinpoint it out. They're reporting Tank Davis and Shakur Stevenson are headed for a unification fight that is set for November 23rd, Thanksgiving weekend, a.k.a. Thanksgiving. It'll be a unification for both men. The first one for Tank Davis in a big fight. Today we were scheduled to talk about Terrence Bud Crawford and the previews and prediction for his big fight that's taking place Saturday, but with the curveball, I figured we might as well talk Tank and Shakur, as everyone's going to be calling in, you know, asking, did we see the news? Have we heard the news? Do we believe it's true? So we might as well do the Tank and Shakur news now, since it's, you know, breaking. But, Tone, what do you think? Do you believe?
Yeah, I think I believe based off Shakur Stevenson, like you've been saying, Shakur Stevenson been breadcrumbing us, talking about shock the world. He ain't scared of monsters. I've seen the other couple content creators posting about it. Now IFL's posting about it. It makes sense when Shakur stopped letting the 80 tweets off in an hour. I think they were negotiating the fight.
Yeah, I think that was a sign as well. He went from, post-fight Shakur writing a book to silence and, basically one-sentence tweets. Right. I hope this is the case. We've been waiting for Tank to come into his own and take over boxing for a long time. This would be a significant step in that direction. This is better than Lomachenko by far. Many people thought Shakur would beat Loma. Many people thought Tank would beat Loma. I know fights have to happen, but the general consensus was those men had the advantage over Loma. So I prefer this fight over that fight any day.
You were saying that Gervonta Tank Davis would retire Lomachenko.
Absolutely.
So in this situation, have you even, I don't know, what have you leaned towards in this situation? Shakur or Tank? You really haven't had any opinion on that.
It's difficult, right? We don't know because we can't put it past Shakur anymore. He's capable of these cat-like, panther-like reflexes to jump out of danger. Is that going to frustrate Tank? We've seen fighters before Tank stand in the ring and say, come on, fight me. Right. Some fighters get frustrated from a guy moving around. Some fighters blame the other guy instead of themselves on cutting the ring off. I believe Tank is skilled. We've interviewed Calvin, and he's been on other platforms where he's always said, we haven't seen the best of Tank. Tank is a boxer. He just ain't had to use it yet. So we'll see how many tools he, reveals on that night. But he most certainly is going to have to show us that he can cut the ring off.
Absolutely. And
that's what I'm worried about.
Yeah. Speaking of Calvin Ford, he definitely has been negative on this fight happening. I believe there's some new audio out there. I don't know if Pre-Pro can get it. He's very negative on wanting this fight to happen. He basically saying Shakur's style is all wrong for Tank.
Which it is from an entertainment standpoint, right? Like, are you going to be able to get the Tank normal outcome with a guy like Shakur? Like I said, you're dealing with a panther in the ring. He's not going to be there to let you hit him. So it's certainly interesting, but I do have that audio and video of Calvin. And we'll get to that right now.
Yeah, because he's been wilding.
I mean, he's the head coach, right? He knows what his fighter can do and can't do, and he knows what his fighter's good at.
You know what I'm saying? And when they mention Tank's thing, it's always the forefront of social media. You know what I'm saying? Again, sometimes when I say something, they misunderstand. You know what I'm saying? Like, they keep saying Shakur is the biggest fight. No, he's not. You understand what I'm saying? Because in history, going back looking at Floyd days, when he fought an African-American fighter, the money don't generate. We just seen two of the hottest fighters in the world fought against each other. They couldn't even outdo Tank and Garcia fight. Correct. Because
so it sounds like so far he's insinuating black-on-black crime doesn't sell.
Right. Basically, that is what he's saying. But he's forgetting this is dance partner era. You match Tank up with a dance partner that's kind of popping on his level, social media wise, popularity wise. It's going to be, you're going to get your sales. Like, this fight's going to sell very, very well.
Not to mention, he's comparing it to Earl and Bud, two African Americans, and he's saying that, Tank and Ryan outsold that, which is true. But he's got to consider that Tank is a different type of star. Tank just did 350 with an African American, which is more than half what Bud and Earl did, and they were at the pinnacle. So if Tank fights Shakur, how can he not do well if he did 350 with Frank?
Exactly. Exactly. Frank Martin doesn't really promote on social media. You have Shakur Stevenson, who's been linked to Drake, obviously linked to Jay Prince. Cam and Mace got him popping. This is going to be a big fight, and you're doing it in around November, around Thanksgiving. This is a big fight, big money fight too.
Oh yeah, I wonder if Cam and Mace going to publicly pick Tank.
Oh, absolutely. You know, they especially Cam Petty. Cam already got some cooking up. Mace, I don't know. What's the over under that they will just have one face off during this lead up? Because I don't think Shakur is going to let Tank do all the antics. They're going to have to be separated multiple times.
They got to treat it like a big fight for sure. So I'm not buying the one face off. They got to give us, everything he gave us for the Barrios fight. Go to the venue, have a press conference, face off there. Come back fight week, have another one. First super chat of the day, Brambo. Is this real news, Ness? Are we really getting this? I cannot confirm or deny that it's real. I can only confirm that IFL is hard-working, been in this game for years. They're a massive, publication. So I am going to lean to believing that their information is valid. Yes, simply because they've been putting in all this work. I want to believe that their sources are good. I want to believe that for a fight of this magnitude, they fact-checked and, crossed all the T's and dotted all the I's. You know what I mean? Everyone is entitled to break news in this game. I hate that, if you're not Dan, your news ain't real. Now, I'm not saying I run with every social media platform that says something is happening. But again, IFL been putting in work for years. I mean, over 10, 12 years. So I tend to believe them. Why would a UK channel get this news first, though? Because of how big they are, their connections, their relationships. UK or not, plenty of Americans go on there and get extreme exposure. When you have a platform with that many subscribers, you tend to get information thrown at you. If people are giving me information, I'm sure they're giving them information. The Pullout Bandit, $2. He ain't lying. EJ Bud underperformed. Yeah, my co-host Danny had always said that it was going to do less than Ryan and Tank, and people didn't believe it because, that was the fight we quote-unquote wanted as boxing fans. We wanted Earl and Bud. We thought we did, but obviously the world wanted Tank Ryan more.
Yeah, I mean, Bud and Earl was a hardcore Super Bowl. That was a Super Bowl for hardcore boxing fans. I think it performed exactly the way it was supposed to perform.
I thought it underperformed as well because it's like I thought Earl was a commercial success. I thought Earl could do 100,000 in Dallas with Canelo before the loss, obviously. I just thought they would do more, Yeah, Crawford didn't have the most success on pay-per-view, but Earl did, and you needed a dance partner, and that was the greatest dance partner. It didn't do what I thought it would do, I'm not saying it was Floyd Canelo, because obviously that's two separate countries going against each other, but I feel like it had more. It was 50-50 in the eyes of the public. It didn't matter who you were leaning with. Floyd was still the favorite. He was still the favorite because of experience and all that. And in this fight, it was split down the middle.
Yeah, that's true. Was there a lot of shoulder programming for Spence Crawford?
I mean, I'm gonna say yeah. I remember they didn't choose the best scenes, but remember they had that scene that threw everybody off with Earl eating that big ass greasy hamburger.
Oh yeah, that
They had a lot of scenes, man. They had. I feel like they did do a lot of shoulder content. I don't know, man. I don't know how that fight underperformed when it was more anticipated than Tank Ryan. And Tank Ryan, we knew the outcome. We knew the outcome. Like, maybe I feel that way because I always was picking Tank. And I guess Ryan fans obviously didn't feel that way. But come on, man. As a boxing collective, we knew the outcome. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, Ryan fans, they definitely they believed in Ryan. In regards to Bud and Earl, I just don't think that those guys went the extra mile as far as like promoting. I believe both of them were focused on the actual fight. Do you think the lead up to the fight kind of hurt it? Like, is it going to happen? Is it not going to happen? Then they had that Twitter war. Like, do you think that kind of hurt the fight?
You mean that year before where he decided to pivot and fight Avanesian? Did that stall it out? And I don't know, man. You know, it's hard to say, man. I don't even know that there's an educated guess you can make on something like that because that's internal information and numbers that we are not privy to. Again, I'll just say it underperformed. I thought it was bigger than that. I thought, and again, boxing, I'm always shocked by boxing, but I need to stop being shocked by boxing. And we talked about this yesterday. Like, the public always goes for the okie-doke. Like, Earl Mikey, that shit did 345. Like, people fell for the okie-doke. Like, a featherweight really was about to beat Earl. You know what I'm saying? Ryan Tank, a dude that never won a world title and ducked massive world title shots, is really about to beat Tank. Like, we always, as a group, we always fall for the okie-doke. It's like we knew the better fight was Crawford and Earl, but we still came out by the dozens, 100,000s for these dudes. It's the same thing over and over and over and over. It's like, look, McGregor Mayweather. Come on, man. How'd I do that many pay-per-view buys, bro?
Because McGregor was talking that hot shit. He was talking spicy.
But anybody that knows boxing knows, bro. I be saying this shit over. You could be working out in the gym every day, doing weights every day, and got a fucking Ryan Reynolds body. Bro, if you ain't boxed, man, that shit ain't gonna work. You gassing. It's gonna happen. It's only a matter of time. You gassing. Especially in a 10 and 12 round fight, man. That's insane for a dude to come off the street. You spawn Paulie and you think you about to beat TBE. And some of these dudes fell for this shit. And they stay falling for it. They stay falling for it.
Yeah. In regards to Shakur Tank, do you believe this will be Gervonta Tank Davis's hardest test? I don't think so. I think respectfully, I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna be there, whatever it's at. But I think this is going to be an overrated fight, a one-sided ass whooping.
Wow. Yeah, I highly doubt that. Totally disagree. Just simply because Shakur's feet. We ain't never seen him fight nobody with them feet. Them half-step backs, the pivots. Defensively, like that. Like, maybe it's one-sided because Shakur's playing so much defense that he just didn't mount any offense. And you only scoring punches for Tank because he's landing on the guard. But I'm not seeing him, do what he normally does to people. Not with Shakur.
Well, in Las Vegas, I believe Shakur Stevenson won't win any swing rounds because he won't engage. And I believe that Gervonta Tank Davis will end up figuring them out like he figures everybody out. And when he starts walking through them soft Shakur punches, he's going to put a hurting on Shakur. I believe Shakur has not faced a level of competition yet to compete with a Gervonta Tank Davis. I thought Lomachenko would be a harder fight for
You
Tank.
sleeping on Shakur's jab. You sleeping on his jab and his legs, bro. I mean, look at how he was in the corner in that last fight with Autumn. You know, and people laugh like, oh, Shakur shouldn't be looking like this for Autumn, but I seen skill. I seen him go to the corner, avoid them shots, and get out that corner. I don't think it's going to be an easy fight at all. Tank going to have to work. I mean, Shakur, how many more fights we need to see? We seen Joet, we seen Nakatilia, we seen Edwin De Los Santos. We know he going to be on that bike. Whether he calls it a bike, he calls it running, he going to be on it. He going to be alert on pins and needles, and his reflexes will be sharp as a tack. Sharp as a tack. I don't see him coming into this fight any less prepared than he has been for all the other fights. Like, you know, I guess as fight fans, the bad luck that we could have is that he does have hand injuries. This is the second fight in a row where they claiming hand injuries. In the De Los Santos, it was the left hand. Now in this fight, he says both hands. Calvin Ford said he heard it was the hands. He tweeted out the hands. I don't know. Do he got good hands? We went through this with Floyd during his career where he had bad hands for a moment. But again, that jab and those half set backs, his reflexes, I don't know. I see this being a very frustrating fight. I see Tank having to use some dirty tactics, rough him up, shove him, push him in the rope, try to keep him on the ropes, you know.
I think we underestimating Gervonta Tank Davis' athletic ability. The man, Gervonta Tank Davis can do a full backflip when he's trying to make weight at a weigh-in. Tank's athletic too. Like Shakur is not going to be the only athlete in the ring, and he's never faced nobody like Tank. And I think when you can't hurt Tank and you can't hurt him like Mario Barrios, I believe he kind of hurt Tank at some point. Ryan Garcia didn't hurt Tank, but Tank was aware of his power. Shakur, to me, is not going to be able to hurt Tank. And we seen when Frank Martin couldn't hurt Tank, Tank walked him down, bullied him.
But De Los Santos, Shakur didn't hurt De Los Santos. That's what I'm saying. You got to be able to catch up to Shakur. You got to be able to catch up to Shakur, and that jab is still going to be in your face. He's still going to be peppering you. But, yeah, let's open up the phone lines, man. If you want to call in and give us your take on the alleged breaking news that Tank and Shakur should be meeting November 23rd here in Las Vegas, where all big fights happen. Shout out to Mboski. Joe Pilot, what up?
Yo, you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Man, you already know. Tank is gonna have to call in the services of Karen Chazikian because just to imitate Shakur's movement in the ring, that guy Karen. To this day, I never remember seeing a guy move as much as that Karen guy. Get Karen in the ring and just chase him like Goku was chasing the chicken when he died. That's what you got to do. You got to just imitate Shakur. And, yeah, man, Shakur got skills, man. Shakur, but it's like I said, Shakur's going to just throw that one jab. He's not going to dare throw a combination because the thing is about Tank is that Tank is smart. Tank got that really good IQ, and eventually he's going to figure out Shakur. And he better inject his hands with some vibranium or something because if them hands go bad during the Tank fight, it's only a matter of time. Tank, put him in there in the 18-by-18 so you can get a chance. Because if it's a 20-by-20 or 22-by-22, you're not catching Shakur, bro. Because Shakur's feet are just too good, and Shakur's extremely cautious, a.k.a. scary. And, yeah, I think this is going to be a good fight, though. Hopefully this fight, At worst, this fight's gonna look like Jermell versus Canelo, and at best, it's gonna look like Canelo versus Landy. At best, because man, it's gonna be a tough fight. Just Tank catching up to Shakur, because Shakur's already let us know he doesn't care about entertaining the fans. He doesn't care what we think. You know, and you know what's crazy? I know Team Shakur is telling him we got to go the distance. Just look at what he did for Pitbull Cruz. Pitbull Cruz became a star, and they're probably going to try to parlay a decision into a rematch. Because if Shakur does moderately well, Tank haters are going to do what they did with Canelo. I mean, not Canelo, Floyd Mayweather. Oh, and he left the doubt. They want a rematch. So Shakur's going to go in that game plan. He's going to go in there to survive. He's going to try to throw the jab, you know, maybe a little left hook here and there. But for most of the fight, it's going to look like the De Los Santos fight. But, you know, the difference between De Los Santos and Tank is that Tank has a little bit better, has better feet, has more power, and he's smarter. And he has a better team because De Los Santos' team kind of let him down in that fight, too. So, yeah, it's going to be a good fight. It's going to be definitely a good scrap. But Tank, call Karen Chadukian in the ring. You should call that man, fly him out to Vegas. And, you know, because that man has some great feet. Great feet. Karen Chadukian, Team Tank, I know you're listening. Call that man up for practice.
You may feel like it's your time, but it's not your time.
I mean, that dude's a welterweight, though. I don't know. You know, I get the legs, but that might be a bit much. We got El Tanque. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It's going to help with the visibility of the show.
Yo, what's up, bro?
What's up, bro?
Yeah, I'm falling asleep just talking about Shakur. I think a lot of people got it fucked up, you know? It's not that. With me, I don't want to see him lose. I just don't want to see him fight.
Damn.
Like, I don't give a damn no more about this dude. Bro, he's like a rapper that can't freestyle. He's scared to engage in the ring, and all he's going to do is run. Which is crazy because, you know, having good feet and being athletic doesn't matter for Madrimov. Is it because he's white? You know, everybody was shit. That ain't going to help him. Athleticism ain't going to help him. Man, he got great feet, and he athletic. And he do a backflip, not off the top rope. This dude does a standing backflip at 154 pounds, bro. That shit don't matter, right? It just matters with the little guys. Man, get out of here with this fight. Corey ain't gonna win anything. He ain't winning no decision over Tank. Or he going to Tank's backyard. He's gonna get beat up, knocked out. Ain't nobody from 140, nobody from 135 to 168 got Tank knockout power. No one. He's sleeping motherfuckers, bro. One shot sleepers. It ain't accumulation. It's one shot and that's it. He's like a sniper, man. He take aim, and he ain't the type of sniper that shot at Donald Trump. This is an accurate motherfucker, bro. He hitting you and you going to sleep. He catches bodies in the ring, bro. And that's what he's gonna do with Shakur. Man, them happy feet ain't gonna help you, bro. Especially if you go out there and look like Charlo against Canelo, because that's probably what we're gonna get. A dude running around the damn ring, getting caught here and there, and it's gonna go decision to Tank. This fight is boring just thinking about it. There's nothing that excites me, just Tank collecting a name on his resume. That's it. That is it, bro.
You tripping, bro. This is the best fight to make. This is better than Loma. There's no other fight for Tank that's better than this fight. Like you totally talking down on it like there's a better fight.
Not for my money, bro. Not for my money.
Man, please.
Hey, you telling me we fought for the Okie doke? Shout out Berlanga. Them Puerto Ricans hella falling for the Okie doke. They're still gonna buy it. I don't know if I'm buying it, bro. It's crazy. I don't like the fight. I'll watch it. I don't care for it though. It's not the most exciting fight. It looks cool on paper. Shakur, Tank, two undefeated phenoms. Yeah, but one of them dudes is boring as hell. I don't watch 24 rounds.
Can't please boxing fans.
Still bored, bro. Have a good one, man.
All right. we cannot please boxing fans. You know what I mean? I
You may
mean,
feel like it's your time, but it's not your
when
time.
it was Loma, we wanted Tank. We wanted Shakur. Now it's Shakur. He's boring.
I mean, respectfully, Shakur did bring this upon himself for having snooze fest performances. But as a hardcore boxing fan, you should be absolutely hyped. But if Shakur puts up a stinker in front of the world on around Thanksgiving, this will be very detrimental to his career and the sport of boxing as a whole if this is a boring fight, because the world will be watching.
I agree with you, Tone. And I got a lot of excitement. A lot of people are not sure about this fight, if it's happening, is it happening? But if it's set, then a lot of people should be pleased. As Ness already said, and I'm sure you guys mentioned, we was talking about Loma being old. But you did have people out there, such as yourself, Tone, that thought Loma was going to give Tank a rough shot. But isn't like Shakur a more, a younger kind of more, in some ways faster, fresher version of that boxer? I'm not saying of Loma, I'm saying of the boxer. This is what boxing fans should appreciate all the time, a puncher versus a boxer. This is the clash of styles. And we got two of those guys that have or are the best at those styles. One of the best punchers in the game, and maybe not one of the most aesthetically pleasing fighters, but definitely one of the best technical boxers in the game. So you can't go wrong. And then kudos to Tank, because the people that said he never fought the blacks, I'm going to my Al Heyman bag, the blacks, now he's got two blacks, you know what I'm saying, for those that are keeping count. And this is good for the sport, man. Two young lions. Somebody mentioned Baltimore, Newark, the East Coast, Battle of the Turnpike. Who can be mad at this?
Facts. You got to be hyped for this. This are two marquee names, big name fighters right here. Like you said, boxer versus puncher, high IQs in the ring. Boxing fans, y'all, Fire Stick boys, y'all need to stand down on this fight. This is worth your money. I don't even care if the undercard is absolutely toilet water trash. You have to buy this fight. Two young fighters fighting in their prime. It doesn't get any better. Boxing fans, wake up, bro. Wake up.
Not to go too far left, but we said that about, hip hop. Nobody don't battle no more. Everybody's friends. Everybody's the Justice League. You know what I mean? So, now we got these guys going at it, two contemporaries, and we've been begging for that, So, yeah, man, I'm excited. I'm definitely excited, and I'm definitely excited to see how Shakur prepares for this one. And I think he's kind of going to stick to his guns, stick to his style. We can say whatever we want about him, need to change things, but I think this is an instance of, well, you got to do what got you here. You know what I mean? Definitely not going for no sort of knockout and taking risks. Is this the fight? So this is what I'm trying to say. Is this the fight where, say, Shakur, we want you to take a risk against Tank, against a known puncher? That's not being scary. That's being tactically prudent, if you will. So he's going to have to do exactly what got him here and make it Tank's responsibility to cut the ring off. Make it Tank's responsibility to make Shakur uncomfortable when he touch him, because he said he's going to touch him. Well, it's his job to touch Shakur and make him uncomfortable. So is that me advocating what you guys are calling running? No, I'm saying every fighter is obviously supposed to use whatever their tactical or technical advantages are. If it was a tall guy, we'd be telling him to use his height and his range, right? So this is what I'm doing.
He gonna have to take risk, because I believe in Las Vegas, I don't think Shakur Stevenson can win any swing rounds. At some point, he gonna have to sit in that pocket and engage with Gervonta Tank Davis at some point if he wants to win. Or does Shakur think him not getting knocked out is a victory? If it's like that, it's musty.
Musty energy.
It worked for Pitbull Cruz.
Facts.
So give me some deodorant. Nah, but listen, think about it. What risk does he take? What risk does he standing in the pocket? Sure. And he's done that. I think, he's been, we keep pointing to the Dos Santos fight. We can't say he did that in the Artem fight, but I mean, again, he's got to give Tank a hard time to land those gloves. He's got to rely on that statistical anomaly of the least landed against fighter in the history of boxing. And, got to put the pressure on Tank to show improve. Now, for the judges, now, suppose Shakur is in a position to where he is, making Tank pay. I think that, that can kind of lean in the swing round. You know what I'm saying? If he takes a Tank punch pretty well, and then he returns a punch and then get up out of there, right. That's and not even Sugar Ray. He can't wait till the last 30 seconds. That's going to be too obvious. But it is. I think you're right. The risk he takes is standing in there. He's going to have to pay some returns to Tank. He's going to have to take those shots relatively well and then get up out of there. But ideally, he's going to be on that bike, man. He's going to be on that mongoose, man. He's going to be on that dyno with the mags on it, on his bike.
Facts.
Damn, man. Nobody giving Shakur a shot outside of running. That's sad, man. I don't get it.
But what do we count? What do you think he's like? What are we talking about? He's not going to stop him, no kind of ways. No one thinks, and this is me. I'm not doubting the man. I don't see him. He hasn't hurt anybody for the most part, so I don't see him hurting Tank. So I'm trying to give him kudos for what his attributes are.
I think that's not true. I mean, he certainly hurt Valdez and Herron. He certainly hurt Shoshino. It's more of which I say is regency, right? Because it's like what we just seen, we're stuck on. I don't know that that's a true indication of who he is. Has he shown us that this could be him? Absolutely. You got the Joette fight, you got the Nakatilia fight, and obviously the De Los Santos fight. But he's also shown us that any given night he can be a different version of himself. Just saying. I got Brambo with another $2. Says Jarrell Miller looks ready. I have him beating Andy. Oh, everybody's coming along. We got SD3. Welcome to the prospect level. We got Decatur, Georgia Zone, Lids Low, $2, celebrating his 20th super chat on the live stream. He says Shakur going to shock a lot of people. Well, according to his tweet, he going to shock the world. Rich Porter, $2. Get the man off their mic. He's a casual. I guess he meant the mic. He talking about you, Tom? Because you was on, I don't know.
Yeah.
Voris.
I love when the haters pay. As long as you pay, man. I'm the Floyd Mayweather of this. You have to pay to hate.
Oh, shit. Voris, $2. Finally, Shakur by decision. There you go. Somebody picking him. New York Giants for like $5. Shakur has to just fight his fight. Keep that jab popping. Tank shows his frustration. Shakur has to capitalize off those missed shots and not sit back. Pistol Parkway Mozzie, $5. Can someone please name Shakur's sleeper fights outside of the De Los Santos? Which fights have he ran outside of that? I mentioned the 3. Biker De Loveria, welcome to the prospect level. Daniel Son, $5. This will be the last time Shakur Stevenson will be an underdog. Get it while it's hot. Bud will take time off. Then he'll be getting little bro ready. Sorry, Tank. I don't know that that's all it takes is a mentorship from Bud. Come on. we counting Tank out, bro. Rich Porter, $2. Since he ran so much, name all 22 fights he ran in. It's not 22. Just 3. Some argue one more. I'm trying to think. I don't put the other one in. I barely put Joette in. I think he did fine in the Joette, but there was some moments. Nakatilia is certainly one, and De Los Santos is certainly the other. The haters would have to tell you the 4th.
Well, the other thing, too, is that a lot of times this narrative of running, let's keep it real. The word narrative of running is created by fighters that are punchers and sometimes have basic footwork and can't cut the ring off, so they accuse the other guy of running. In the case of Dos Santos, I'm not going to make the same accusation about him, but let's just be careful. And I'm with those that are asking for proof. Let's not say Shakur is a runner. Let's say he's elusive and he did a little bit more than control the distance in the Dos Santos fight for sure. But let's knock off the narrative of running. Let's give him credit for being a technical fighter. And again, if you want to say he was, extra elusive, out of range, fine. But the runner's narrative is created by punchers that got bad footwork and can't cut the ring off.
We got RRT boxing with Mr. $8. Shakur will do a Floyd versus Canelo. Easy work. Hashtag Hardin. 3 faces and Hardin smoke. Now that would be a shocker. That would be a shocker. But you see, Floyd went under shots. Floyd pulled back. He slipped. He didn't really run. He was there too. He got respect for his shots. His power, Canelo felt it. But let's see what we got. Mike, what is up?
Yo, what's going on, Ness?
How are you? Good morning.
Good morning. Brother, I feel like a lot of people are very disrespectful, like as fans. I just the fact that they're not giving Shakur a shot at all, like that is wild. To me, this fight might be eerily similar to Zab Judah versus Floyd. That's just gonna go to a decision. And it's going to come down to who can actually outsmart the ring, who could outsmart who in the ring, and IQs will be tested. I know that the Tank has power, but at the end of the day, it's going to be up to Tank to try to set up Shakur with one of them big punches, and I just don't see it. I got Shakur by decision.
All right, short and sweet. Appreciate you, Mike.
Absolutely, brother.
With your guys' predictions, do remember it just came out that Clarissa Shields hurt Shakur Stevenson to the body. Oscar Valdez hurt Shakur Stevenson to the body. What do you think Gervonta Tank Davis will do with a higher IQ and his ability to cut the ring off?
I don't know about Clarissa, but I know that De Los Santos hurt him to the body, and Shakur revealed that after the fight. He said, we didn't even know that he got hurt to the body. So I've always considered that, that because he revealed that, maybe they target the body. And, obviously that was the game plan in the Ryan fight for Tank.
Yeah, Clarissa just came out. Well, it was an old interview that resurfaced where she said that she hurt Shakur to the body and Shakur started whooping on her.
Yeah, I saw that, Tone. Again, a technical fighter. She cut the ring off on him and threw something, and that's what Tank is gonna have to do. And I'm not saying that he can't. I'm quite sure that he can. But if he can, he's gonna have to do it. And Shakur's gonna have to make it difficult for him to do so. So anybody, again, if you don't like this matchup, I'm not sure where your heart is at when it comes to really liking boxing. You might just be a fan of man.
That's
yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. Like, we've been waiting for this for so long. If Tank and Shakur can give us this without a Loma or Barantek or anybody in between, we need to be excited. The fact that now we're actually, maybe getting it, and people are like, man, it's going to be boring. It's like, bro, we can't please them. We had Joker call in, and you just can't please fans like that. It's like, you get the fight you've been asking for, 2 people in their prime, 2 people in a unification. It's a champion versus a champion, and somehow it's still not good enough.
What do they want for, like this is a major piece in Gervonta Tank Davis's legacy.
Well, both their legacy. I mean, if Shakur beats Tank, I mean, it's probably bigger than Floyd's De La Hoya moment, because De La Hoya was the golden boy, but he wasn't known as a killer. Tank's known as a killer. You know what I'm saying? So the rematch is super big.
Wow, you're right, Ness. This would put Shakur on the map if he can beat Tank. On the map. Dang.
I'm better than your favorite fighter. Isn't that always been his tagline?
Yep.
I'm better than your favorite fighter. Tag your favorite fighter. I remember he used to go on live on Instagram. Tell me who your favorite fighter is. Bet y'all fuck him up.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. But I want to go back to something you said, Tone. I think the ultimate risk is the fight. The ultimate risk is the fight.
What do you mean?
These guys that risking, and I put it air quotes, risking legacy. These guys are not afraid, at this point about the O thing. Let the O go. I'm so proud of both of them for taking that risk and making it no longer risk, because I think that'll be a great precedent to set. Like, yo, we did it. No matter how much animosity back and forth, no matter the talk, we did it. It took Shakur.
I would love to let you continue without interruption, but
you don't believe that? No kumbaya?
No, that belongs to Tank and Ryan.
I don't think so.
Tank and Ryan was before Earl and Spence. Tank and Ryan was 2 undefeateds. They did it. They set the precedent. That got the ball rolling. After Tank and Ryan, we got Earl and Spence, and that's the same person, but you know what I mean, Spence and Crawford, and so on and so forth. Things been rolling since then. I mean, I thought we gave them that credit last year.
I think so look at it this way. As superstars, as prize fighters, yes, that's Ryan and Tank. But I mean, like I said, I just want to be like, yo, because they 2 young black brothers that kind of like Mayweather positioned this whole O as the marketability, right? And we've seen other groups, other cultures not be afraid to let their O go. Hell, even our brothers in the diaspora in the UK are not afraid of letting their O go. But it's our brothers stateside that have made this O so effing sacred that I'm saying I'm happy to see these young brothers be okay with letting their O go.
Yeah, I agree, and I agree with Ness too, as far as the young fighters, in their prime fighting each other. That was Ryan and Tank. Now we get Shakur and Tank, and I don't know. Boxing fans is wild. For years on Twitter, this has been talked about: Shakur versus Tank. If you're not excited for it now that it's here, wake up. Don't let the stage be too big, lights too bright. Don't get wide-eyed now. Tank about to fight somebody skilled, just as skilled as him.
They get so caught up in saying the fight won't happen that when it actually comes, they're no longer excited because they preyed on the downfall of that fight. I remember that people was throwing Shakur in the what is it called? The Four Kings, and he wasn't even there. He wasn't even in the division. And they was throwing Shakur in with everybody like, nah, Shakur, when he get to 135, Shakur's one of them dudes. Ryan don't really belong there. Now Shakur's really in there, and we talking about it's not going to be a good fight. I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt, just like I tried to do in the Artem fight, and I don't think that Artem performance was anything like the De Los Santos performance. I just think people stuck on that De Los Santos performance, and they teasing Shakur.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I went through my situations with Shakur. I have nothing personal against the man. I know that man is skilled. I know that man is a bad man. Gervonta Tank Davis is a bad man. These 2 young fighters in their prime, highly IQ, highly skilled. This is going to be a great fight. Shakur, he just can't run. I can't have a black eye to the sport of boxing on this stage. It can't be. He got to sit in the pocket sometime.
I don't think he will, because that's what I'm saying. Like, look, coming back off the De Los Santos, he stood there in the pocket trying to fight with Artem. He just didn't let his hands go enough. Now, on this stage, he knows the biggest stage. I doubt that he runs, but I understand that, when all else fails, you're going to do what you do. And if moving is your thing, moving is your thing. You know what I mean? If that's how you're going to get the win, like you did with De Los Santos, that's how you're going to get it. Because guess what? He still will be the victor, and they going to have to work that shit out in the rematch. You know? And there will be a rematch, no matter how ugly Shakur makes it, just simply because Tank lost. You know, we don't expect for Tank to lose. Tank is the A-side. Tank is the attraction. Tank is the event. You know, it would be an upset. No matter how good you thought Shakur was, it would be an upset to the movement that is Tank. You know, financially, he is, you know, he's one of them dudes that got the sport on his back, along with, you know, a Canelo and whoever else you want to put there that may be in the heavyweight division. I'm not sure, you know. So, yeah, you know, he can't lose, you know, but he could lose in this fight. That's the great part about it. It's actually a good matchup. Superstar, I mean, it's Southpaw versus Southpaw, too, though. I mean, we just seen that with Tank and Frank, though, right? Frank is a Southpaw. Superstar AT, $5. Shakur going to feel that power on his guard and will be scared to open up. And Tank might be faster than Shakur. That's what it'll take. If he's faster than Shakur, then the run-in won't matter. Because he'll catch up to him either by, you know, cutting a distance or landing a shot. Brambo, $2. Did you see what Jarrell said about Jarrett? No, sir. No, sir. But I'm sure he want all that smoke. He know that's a check. RRT Boxing with Mr. A, $5. I think Shakur has to fight like that fight to win. What? I think Shakur has to fight like that fight to win. I mean, are you talking about a specific fight we mentioned? Slip under. Oh, okay, like the Canelo fight versus Mayweather. Slip under and attack to win. Not on the back foot all night. Hashtag Hardin. 3 faces and clouds of Hardin smoke. Yeah, I mean, that's the best fight to look at, man. Mayweather made that shit look simple. When you thought Canelo was going to be using his size and weight, Mayweather, you know, always was a step ahead of him, always slipped, dipped under shit, just was never in the way. Rich Porter, $2. So now she can beat up Shakur. Shaking my head, I'm done. We got a fat $20 super chat. Shout out RRT Boxing with Mr. A with another $20. He said, question I need answered is, can Tank take a body shot? Hashtag Hardin. I mean, this version of Tank just seems so focused. He just seems so focused, so in shape. It's just not the older version when the Barclays Center was popping and, you know, he was chilling with different people, you know. He's had a daughter. It just seems like he's matured. And he's 29. Don't forget this statistically, from 29 to 31, you know, men start considering settling down, buying them houses, getting married. Tank already has the house. He already has the child. You never know. Maybe he's starting to consider settling down or just focusing on his career. But, you know, I don't think that a body shot.
Are you leaning towards Tank?
Absolutely. What the fuck?
Wow.
You got to lean to the power. Who doesn't lean to the power? No, it's funny. It's funny that you jumped on and say you're not as a, like, longtime Wilder fan. You know, that's what we, as a long time, just let me finish. As a longtime Wilder fan, that's what we leaned on, was power. Okay. We knew he wasn't skilled. He had power. Okay. But now with Tank, you know he's skilled. You know he could box. You seen the amazing pivots. He looked like a ballerina in the motherfucking Isaac Cruz fight. So you know he's a complete package. And by complete, I mean got that power.
I'm leaning towards
you made a weird face when I said complete package. What doesn't he have?
I mean, this would show me if he's a complete package. I mean, I guess everybody else is just like, all right, Pitbull Cruz, he's a come forward fighter, so that's what he had to do. He's come forward, try to destroy. Frank Martin, not really on that level of Shakur. So I'm looking at it just by opposition, and I think Tank is right there with Shakur on opposition because he has beat Pedraza, he has beat Gamboa, he has beat Leo Santa Cruz, even though Leo Santa Cruz was moving up. I just look at Shakur, and you say a complete boxer. The only thing Shakur is lacking is power, and I'm not going to say his power is not respectable because we don't see anybody just coming and trying to kill him. He always slick. He always landed shots, and he always stop guys in his tracks. So for me, I'm leaning towards Shakur. We'll see how the fight plays out. What, November 23rd?
Yeah, November 23rd.
November 23rd.
Mike, how is Shakur gonna win any swing rounds against Tank Davis?
You force Tank on the back foot. That's what you got to do. You got to come forward and force Tank on the back foot.
Ain't that what Ryan did and got knocked down?
We're talking about two different levels of boxing. Ryan has never been a champion. Ryan is not in the same category as Shakur Stevenson. Shakur is a 3-division champion. Ryan has never, ever sniffed a championship title fight.
Okay.
Well, sniffed a title. He fought Devin, but he got popped, so he didn't win. And he didn't even come in on weight, so the guy has never been a champion.
Okay, so what about the fact that Shakur has never been an aggressive fighter, but Ryan, regardless of title, has always shown aggression? And
he wasn't aggressive against Jamel Herring?
Who?
He was aggressive, Shakur.
Man, that aggression ain't going to work with Tank. Jamel Herring was an older lion.
Against Oscar Valdez. Again, we saying, man, y'all picking and choosing.
No, we not picking and choosing.
We seen Shakur fight multiple different ways, and for you to say like, oh, he's not aggressive, that's not true.
No, I brought those two fights up during this very show, but you got to understand, Oscar Valdez, he's like Isaac Cruz in the sense that he's wide. He don't even throw as many punches as Isaac Cruz. For Shakur, a technical boxer who's down the pipe, that's nothing to him. Jamel Herring was a fighter who already had a blueprint on how to beat him, and he was an older fighter, and he was a fighter I'm comfortable with because I've been sparring him for years before I decided to fight him. So we really gonna give him credit for sparring his boy? Like, I look good sparring, you and Tone compared to sparring a complete stranger that I don't know that's about to take my motherfucking head off. Knock it off. Knock it off. Nah, it's different.
So we're not gonna give a man a credit for beating another champion?
I'm not going to give you credit for being aggressive. I'm not going to give you credit for being aggressive with someone you comfortable with. No, you comfortable with him. I guarantee you he don't come forward on no motherfucking Tank. You crazy as hell.
I bet he does.
No, you wishing that's the game plan because that's how you think he going to win.
That's the only way he going to beat Tank. You can't back up against Tank and give him all the respect in the world. You got to go take your fucking respect, Ness. You know that. You know that.
Man,
can't back up against Tank. I'm a boxing. You gonna get caught. You gotta make Tank do stuff he don't want to do.
He seen Tank not throw a punch for a round and a half, and when he did explode on Ryan's face, he is not coming forward, man. Everybody learned their lesson by coming forward with that Ryan fight. And none of them dudes could punch like Ryan. Not T.O., not Tank. I mean, not T.O., not Devin, not Shakur. So they not about to come with that aggression of Ryan. They just not.
Just because you got power, man, don't mean you gonna win the fight. It's boxing. It's called hit and not get hit. And nobody do it better in that division than Shakur Stevenson.
Except when he fighting a power puncher. Then we get a different version of Shakur, like we seen in Nakatilia, like we seen in Joet, like we seen most recently in De Los Santos. That version of Shakur is going to be hard to beat Tank because you going to be, like, the judges got to score your jabs over his punches, which we know is devastating.
But can he land, though? We ain't really seen nobody land on Shakur.
Absolutely, because compared to Shakur's opponents, just think about this. You brought up those names that he was aggressive versus. Let's use those same names and compare him to Tank, not offensively, just athletically. Athletically, Valdez is not Tank. Explosiveness. While Valdez was explosive and he showed it in the Burchell fight and in others, he ain't fucking Tank. And neither is Herring. It's not even worth me talking about Herring, comparing his older body his close to arthritis. Nah, let me stop playing my man Herring out. But, his joints at that age compared to Tank. It just ain't. Tank doing fucking full flips off the top rope. It's not the same athleticism. We seen Tank run up the 1,000 steps in training camp. It's not the same athleticism, and we see how fast he did it. All right, you laughing. Okay, cool. I love it.
Bro, we can say the same thing about Tank opponents. None of them compared to Shakur Stevenson. Nobody that Tank fought has defense like Shakur Stevenson. Nobody that Tank fought. Who has defense like?
No.
Tell me, please.
No. There is no one like Shakur. But what we do have is that Frank Martin comparison. We got that.
Frank never been a champion.
And I get you.
There's
and neither was Artem. Neither. You can use your fingers all you want. Artem wasn't a champion either. And that's what I'm saying. We got that, Mike. We got that.
And he beat the shit out of Artem.
But Frank might have done it better.
What? He got hurt by Artem.
I mean,
Shakur didn't even get ball. He didn't get touched.
He got a late knockdown. Late knockdown. He made Artem boogie. Artem wasn't on the run? Was Artem not on the run?
I don't know what he was doing. I'm playing. Yeah. He caught Artem, but again, if you ask me,
and he had to hunt him down. Artem was on the run. Remember, Frank running across. Yo, stand up for your man. Ain't you right there with Indiana? What the fuck? Didn't you live in Indiana? He did good. He did good in the Artem fight, and he did good in the Tank fight.
Yeah, he was on his pivot, man.
If you're from Indiana, Arkansas, Little Rock, Mississippi, if you can't, if I think somebody better than you, that's just what it is.
I'm not saying Shakur isn't better. Why you keep going to that? I'm not saying Shakur not better than Frank. I'm saying we got to gauge with Frank Artem, Shakur Artem, and then we got Tank or Tank Frank. You saying no?
Yeah,
why
you've been
no?
in boxing too long. You know styles make fights. Can't use boxing math. Come on, big dog.
Oh, yes, we can. That's why we watch tape. What you talking about? That's exactly why we watch tape. Look at the way he approached Artem. Look at the way Frank approached Artem. All right, whatever. Hey, listen, the breadcrumbs, as my man C-Dub would say, are there. You don't want them. It's all good.
Now, is this like official tissue?
I mean,
IFL has reported that this is official tissue.
IFL? Come on, Mike. They big as hell.
They big as hell, but they're a UK-based YouTube company.
Tank in Paris.
And
I'm just thinking
Tank in the UK. And guess what? Who got a better? Who got the best relationship with Eddie? Coogan. Who Eddie?
But y'all know Al though.
What about Al?
Al is probably going to be the PBC event, and Al is going to want to announce it himself. And I don't think Al is going to give the information to IFL TV.
I ain't saying
this rollout though. You got to roll out.
Ain't nobody saying IFL got the information from Al, but who does Michael Coppinger get his information from? Al? Cause he breaks shit. You know what I'm saying? He breaks shit. And let's be real. This ain't new. We heard Tank was fighting in November 24th anyway. I mean, obviously the 24th is a Sunday, but we heard it was that weekend. So this ain't new. The fact that Loma's out, what else are you gonna do? Like, is Isak winner gonna be able to turn around in time? Probably August 3rd. Then you're talking September, October, November, December if you got to push it back. So there are a few other options for Tank, but like this is still the biggest fight. This is still the biggest fight. And Shakur's a free agent now. Like, this would go against everything certain callers call in about saying, oh, if you want to fight, you got to be on this side. Well, he's a free agent now. It's just like when Bud got out of his contract and he was free to negotiate with Earl. The time is now. So I'm optimistic. I don't watch football and hockey and all that ping pong stuff, so I'm hoping this is real. It's time for it to be real. It's time for Tank to take over the sport. And he can. He just got to do the big fights so that he could keep getting them numbers that he got with Ryan.
What about this scenario? Let's say Isaac Pitbull Cruz has a devastating knockout of El Rayo on Saturday.
I mean, isn't that like what is supposed to happen?
But I'm saying, you know how
already been knocked out by
is.
De Los Santos, who isn't on the level of Isak, or at least hasn't proved to be on the level of Isak. I mean, Isak is certainly the A side. I don't know that they're expecting Rayo to win. I feel like I'm in that ship alone.
I know, but I'm saying, we know how boxing fans is, and knockouts go viral. He knocks out El Rayo. Tank Pitbull Cruz 2, is that a bigger fight than Shakur Tank?
I mean,
absolutely
not to me.
Absolutely.
You know, people gonna factor in the Mexican fan base and say it's big because of that, but like big in the sense of what? You know,
folks feel like Pitbull beat Tank the first time.
What?
Some people felt like Pitbull beat Tank the first time.
Yeah, well, let's give Shakur an opportunity, and we could revisit that later. Like, Pitbull just, first of all, he made a name off Tank. Let him keep building. He's still living off Tank by fighting an old Tank opponent. You know what I'm saying? Like, let him keep building. This is the first thing he doing on his own, and it ain't really on his own because De Los Santos already did it. You know what I mean? So just let him keep building. Shakur and Tank is the fight to make. Why is we birthing roadblocks? I'm gonna get to the callers because y'all crazy.
That's what Calvin said.
Calvin, another one, man. On RT Boxing with Mr. A, $10. Tank will have street pressure not to get hurt by pillow-fisted running Shakur and fight little cautious. Shakur will put him on the back foot everyone has before. Hashtag Hardin. 3 faces in Hardin smoke. I mean, by design, man. Come on. You really think Tank is on a back foot because of someone and not because of himself? Rich Porter, $2. Ness, Frank lost the fight until the knockdown. What you mean? I guess you meant was losing the fight until the knockdown. And that's good. That just shows the dog that we've been saying certain fighters are lacking. I don't got to put a name. There, but you know, you've been saying certain fighters are lacking that dog. Frank showed you I'm coming through clutch. My power carry lasts late, you know. Pistol Parkway Mozzie, another 5. All Tank fans want is Pitbull to look good for a rematch. Ryan Garcia, rematch. And Loma fight. Shaking my head. Yeah, it kind of sounds that way, and I get it. Maybe in some ways those are bigger fights, but I tend to the more fresher, difficult, fight over that. Treese, counter. You.
What up, though? Hey, if I spill over, you know the rest. But Two-Tone.
What's up?
Was that you? What up, though? Mike, is that him?
Mike's on. Amin is not back.
We're good.
Do I got Mike off the ball? Yeah. Whew, we got them both. Hey, Ness, I told you, we going to line him up. I told you. You sling him off the ropes, and I'm going to clothesline him. But watch this. Hey, why the fuck you think Bacoli going to beat my man Jared Anderson? I see y'all talking about this hypothetical-ass fight, but hold up, nigga. It's fight week. The real big baby. You feel me? Future heavyweight champion of the world. Man, what? You ain't seen shit except us knocking shit loose. Go ahead. No, but go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. But I'm go ahead.
I got folks cutting like stuff that I hear.
They doing construction at his house. Give him a second.
I was about to say that nigga at the airport. I'm about to say what's going on. But go ahead.
He getting that office remade.
Oh, okay, big money. But yeah, talk your shit. You talking crazy about Jared Anderson. We can't go for that.
No. What I was saying is, man, I seen Jared, like, it take a lot of punches for Jared to get somebody up out of there. And lately, he ain't been getting nobody up out of there. But Coley, ever since he lost to Michael Hunter, he's been on a tear. So I just think Jared is in a tough fight. I wouldn't be surprised if he wins, but I'm going with Bacoli.
The way you was talking the other day, man, you better retract that. Yeah, you better retract that shit. You better not be surprised if we win, because you know we gonna win. You know we finna knock this guy shit loose. Looking
He also
sloppy.
said
Go ahead.
Hunter is better. He said, I think you said Hunter would beat Anderson too. Michael. When I said, yo, how you picking Bacoli when Hunter beat him, and Jared, you know, has always been more touted than Hunter's ever been. He's more athletic than Hunter. He's physically in better shape than Hunter. And he's like, man, Hunter beat Jared right now. I'm like, whoa.
Whoa. Do you believe that? You believe that today, or was you drinking that night, Mike?
I don't think I said Hunter would beat him right now, because Hunter just lost.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you seen this motherfuckers.
But at the time when he fought Bacoli and when he fought Usyk, hell yeah, Hunter was a better boxer than Jared is right now.
I'm pretty sure, because we went over it, and I'm like, bro, but they got the common opponent in Jerry.
Yeah, that had to been a night show. Motherfuckers was drinking that night. I'm gonna let him breathe, Ness. So I'm gonna let him rock. I'm assuming that was a night show when he said goofy shit like that. You feel me? But we back now. But hey, Nez, like I said, if I spill over, we got you. We talking shit now. Because we didn't clarify that.
You may feel like it's your time, but it's not your time.
He know he was drunk. He know he done fucked up.
But who Jared beat those? Y'all so confident.
Charles Martin, former world champion.
Charles had that nigga drunk.
Huh?
Man, cut the fuck out, man. My man landed, bro. I was at that fight. I was at that fight. Whoa, we was at that fight. Shout out Toledo, Ohio. Go Rockets. You feel me? We was at that fight at Huntington Center. You feel me? Here and whatnot. We was beating his ass for the whole 10 rounds. Man landed one punch. You feel me? Maybe he landed. Well, I say he landed 2 punches whole fight. Meanwhile, we kicking his ass. We knock him down off a switch. By the way. Speaking of that, well, hey, you name another heavyweight who switch hitting like us, Mike. What you know about that? Who you know got upper body movement like us? You feel me? Who you know got head movement like us? Who you know got footwork like us?
He answered.
Who you know got youth? No, because who you know got youth and agility like us? But go ahead though. My bad.
This guy's crazy.
He said youth and agility. I don't know about them, big dog. You got me there.
Oh, okay. That's all I wanted to know, man. I'm just saying, man, it's a lot of shit that's in our favor, you feel me? I don't mean to, like, weigh you down with, you feel me? But it's just, you know, we beat the fuck out things. We 17-0 with 15 knockouts, you feel me? And I plan to get to 16 on August 3rd. Hey, Ness, I'm thirsty about this shit, man. I don't know why you doing this imaginary-ass fight between Shakur and Gervonta.
Why.
We know this shit not finna happen. Man, cut it out, man. You could have had a show every single... You be talking about content. You could have did a show every single day for every single fight that's on this card.
And I plan to. Today was Crawford. If you follow the show, you got the notification. I was scheduled to do Crawford. This news broke, and I asked the community, like, what y'all want me to do. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I ain't get.
You know how many callers we got right now? You know how many callers we got? Tank just bigger. Crawford should have fought Tank, and you heard he said that's the only fight he'd have went to 47 for.
I told you.
Whoa. But we keep seeing Tank. Go ahead, Two-Tone.
Treese, if Crawford would have pulled up in that Maybach, hopped out with them chunky jewels,
he ain't got no Maybach. He got a motherfucking a Buick Regal. The Cutlass. He got
we like old school. We like old schools in the Midwest.
Yeah, no, bro. I was at the spot where he keep his Cutlass, and they was washing it. He got. I don't know. I mean, I'm fucking up the name because I ain't in the old schools, but it's one of them T-top looking, you know, 2-door old school 87 type bodies.
Canelo pulled up in Vegas in a spaceship in Dolce Gabbana. Face of boxing shit, bro.
So you want Bud to pull up in a Tesla?
But not everybody's GQ like
hey,
Bud.
What's dude name?
Who?
Tesla truck. Let's go, Bud.
You may feel like it's your time.
Who?
Not the Tesla. Bro, I don't.
Oh, this Treese in Ohio.
Hey, Treese better hunt
it. But man, I don't gamble. I'm the only guy in the TV community who don't.
Just checking.
It's that temperature.
Oh, okay. But he know better. We know he knocking shit loose. I do.
How he know better? He was willing to bet 100.
I'm saying. I'm talking about he know better about who? Whoa, about what?
I'll send Ness the money today for Jared and Bacoli. I got Bacoli.
You might as well get them odds though, Mike. I'm sure Bacoli underdog.
Hey, I literally I'm sure somebody gonna call in and verify.
He gotta
that they
be an
know.
underdog. He gotta be an underdog. Jared too, like, heavily touted.
Hey, and let me get one more call. I'm spilling over again. Fuck it, I got one more call for you because I got to talk this Olympic shit, man. We got Olympic boxing going on, by the way. I know we not talking about it, but I'm talking it, and I'm gonna keep talking
pissed
it.
off.
And by the
I'm
way,
pissed off, man.
let me burn. And by the way, Ness, you got a guy from the Dominican Republic, man, who putting in work at the light heavyweight division. You got a Christian Javier Penales, you feel me, aka CJ, man. He putting in work, man.
Let him do his thing, man. Do your thing, 21. Do your thing.
And speaking of motherfuckers you done put on, hey, your girl, Beatrice Fierro, with her professional ass.
She beat Jahida. She beat Jahida.
Yeah, that's
Jahida.
That shit wicked, man. I don't know about that, man. I don't know about this professional.
I've been told y'all, man, Beatrice would beat, bruh. Beatrice would beat Katie right now, and yes, I want to see the Bumgarner fight. I want to see the Bumgarner fight. Beatrice is everything, man. She's everything. That waist movement, upper body movement, it's the power that ain't really shown up yet. Everybody thought she had power. That's why they was trying to make her fight 3-minute rounds and shit. I don't know.
No, I fuck with her. She looked like she know what she doing in there, but like I say, man, hey, man. It was just damn seeing her in there in the Olympics. Like, goddamn, I seen her. I don't know how I feel about this pro and going back to the Olympics shit. That shit kind of odd, man. The Olympics.
That's old, man. Jalalov is back too. Top ranked heavyweight Jalalov. He back.
He
too.
went back. Yeah. I didn't know he went back. He went back.
That's what I heard. He back again.
He bet not. Yeah, man. No. He bet not. Ain't he like 15 and?
Bruh, but we got LeBron in the Olympics with fucking. I don't even know who the other dude. Wade, like what the fuck?
Wade, come on, man.
What the dude who's balding in the top?
Durant. You talking about
Durant?
He's talking about Durant. Talking about
Kevin Durant. KD.
KD. Yeah, they got a super team. I seen Steph Curry. I'm like, man, they must ain't never lost if they got Curry, LeBron, and KD on the same team. Jesus,
man, but the
world got players too now.
You gotta show the young talent who ain't went pro. That's what I'm saying. Like this shit, goddamn. We done seen she was just on the Devin Haney card. Goddamn. When I seen her, I'm like, oh, that's not good for the USA to see no shit like that. When I know she was just on a Devin Haney undercard. I know she can box.
I mean, that's the Olympics fault. The Olympics did that, I guess, to attract attention too. Because if you a professional, you got a different fan base. They did that.
But they ain't let Manny Pacquiao go back there and get one for his country. You feel me? That ain't. But
too old.
But what I'm gonna say. But
did he just get beat up in the?
Hey, well, let me get this on. Hey, shout out to the Midwest Mafia though. Speaking of the Olympics, we got Morrell McCain coming out of Cleveland, Ohio.
It's your time, but it's not your time.
We boxing on August the 1st. Morrell McCain, you feel me? $1 Million Mo. Go check her out on Instagram. You feel me? Yeah, August 1st. Shout out to the USA, man. But shout out Toledo, Ohio. Shout out TBV, man. Midwest Mafia shit. Y'all know what the fuck going on. Be cool, man.
Bacoli a plus 155 on Bovada.
See? Your hunter get you
madness.
More. Your hunter get you more. Your hunter get you more, Mike. I'm telling you, I'm always giving good advice, man. Always. Listen, we got Daniel's son, $5. Can you imagine Calvin Ford throwing in the towel due to the accumulation of punches? Shakur by late stoppage. Sorry, Tank. Start a poll, Ness. Who wins? You tripping. That's like a nightmare. Shakur by stoppage.
Don't put it past nobody, man. We ain't think Fury was gonna come in second fight and stop Wilder. Pillow fist Fury. Same thing. I'm just saying.
Hey, man, get the fuck out of here, man. Wilder and Tank is different. Amateurs and pros. One is more skilled. There's nothing wrong in saying that. Like, that won't happen here.
I'm just saying the overall thought from the fans going into that second fight was not Fury knocking out Wilder. That's all I'm saying.
For sure. But again, there was a lot of me's and you's that were banking on Wilder and the belief that if he cracked you, he cracked you. You know what I'm saying? We had to be proven wrong. Like, oh shit, somebody could take this man's power. Mix 616, member for 9 months on that champ level. This will be the fight we see if Shakur got that dog in him, while also seeing the boxing skills of Tank. I want a good fight. I'd hate to see a Bud Spence repeat. This is great for the sport. No. Don't even say that. I would love a Bud Spence repeat because that was so unexpected, and it set one person so fucking far apart from everyone else and from that particular fighter. And it was shocking. It was shocking. Like, bro, the push, the jab knockdown, the dominance, the composure, the death stare. No, it was shocking. You know, even
we gotta stop this shit, bro.
Even the fucking calling out to Jamel in the audience, all that was. No, I would love that from either man.
You cannot be a man fighting in women's competitions in the Olympics. Can we please stop the bullshit? I'm sorry that I'm off topic, but this shit it pisses me off, man. If you are born a man,
Mike, but you
should not be competing against women at anything.
Mike, I'm
sorry,
not.
Go ahead.
No need to be sorry. I'm just gonna partake in the conversation. I'm gonna partake in the conversation by saying that I'm a guy that doesn't watch anything but boxing, whether it's boxing news and no other news for that matter. But somehow, I have a little bit to offer for this conversation because you're asking something from I guess a corporation in the Olympics that doesn't care. I'm pretty sure this Olympics has a swimmer that was convicted of rape, was serving time, and was released 12 months into his sentence so that he can compete in the Olympics because he's that good. So if they're willing to release a convicted rapist to compete for their country and the Olympics allows it, why would you think the Olympics isn't going to allow men to compete versus women? I mean it's just sad, you know. There's no control, but if you are religious, all I'm going to say is revelations, man. Revelations.
And I do apologize. That video was from the World Boxing Series in 2023. So it wasn't the Olympics, but it's still a man fighting a woman. I just don't understand how, like, we can't create a whole new division or a boxing thing just for them. Like, they can't compete against each other.
Yeah, man. Well, we got Rich Porter, $5. He says, so what? Tank was doing against Pitbull wasn't running, but when Shakur do it, it's running. Shaking my head. Y'all picking and choosing. Tank was on skates. That's crazy. Crazy as hell. Tank was more pivoting than on skates. Pivoting is showing your skill. Moving around the ring in a circle, that's not skill. That's not. Like, cut it out, bro. Y'all wilding. So you saying Tank was running around the ring?
That's cap.
Can you literally say with a straight face that you could compare what Shakur did in the De Los Santos fight to what Tank did in the Isak fight?
They weren't both working off the jab. They weren't using the jab to keep their opponent away.
No, we're talking specifically their legs, man. We're talking specifically their legs. Specifically.
Again, Shakur is smart. He's not going to engage with somebody that he don't need to engage with. He's seen a way to beat De Los Santos the way he beat him, and he was injured. He had a hand injury or something like that, and he had a bad weight cut. So going into that fight, he was not his optimal best, but he still found a way to get the job done. Just like Tank did against the Santa Cruz when he hurt his hand. I mean, against Pitbull Cruz when he hurt his hand. He found a way to get the job done. So why is it a difference when Gervonta does it and Shakur does it? I don't understand.
I can't believe you're really trying to say that those was the same performances.
Definitely not the same. Shakur actually had his back towards De Los Santos, running the other way.
Yeah, there's screenshots. Rich Porter, welcome to the prospect level.
Hey, real quick, Ness. Didn't Keith Thurman get hit with a body shot against Manny Pacquiao and start running the other way?
Probably if
that's
you're bringing
smart,
it up.
ain't it?
No.
Like if
No. RRT boxing with me. Yeah, that's Mike with the musty energy. He wants fighters to run and turn their back and then call them smart. What the fuck?
I'm saying, if I'm hurt, my nigga, I'm running too. Like you ain't gotta invent no new shit. You ain't gotta invent no new shit. You hurt, clinch like every other boxer, man. Come on, man. You about to start running and change the game up, make shit even worse. We already mad at clinching. Now you at and running? Man, Keith Thurman did a whole track meeting. I ain't hear nobody say shit about that.
Cause he lost. They was happy with that. He lost. You ran, he dropped you, you lost. You know what I'm saying? Had he won, they probably would have been complaining. Like they complaining about Shakur. We got RRT Box with Mr. A, another fat $10. Let me drop a bomb for my mans. Oh, I think I already said that. Tank will have the street pressure. Yeah, we said that. We said that. We got I am 444. Welcome to the prospect level. Salute to you, my friend. Appreciate the support. We got Jersey Dude with a $20 banger. Celebrating his 10th super chat on the live stream. He says, yo, I hope this fight happens. I'm looking at suites, flights, and waiting on the fight party info. Shout out to TBV family. See y'all soon. Hashtag Jersey, hashtag Sweets, Sweet Life, hashtag Hardin, hashtag Kenichi Beard. 3 boxing gloves. Yo, you already know. Book your shit. Pay the $15, $13 for the cancellation. Because you know we having a fight party. I mean, you know we having a fight party. You know this fight is in Vegas. Whether the news is real or not, Tank fighting in November. We know that. We know that. So, you know, we definitely doing something. Rich Porter, $2. How I join chat. What do you mean, Rich? What do you mean, join the chat? Because you already a prospect.
No, he's saying how he becoming like a member. Because he want to like a message, but he can't.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yet. That's what I'm saying. He already joined as a prospect. I just shouted him out. So you should be able to do everything you do now. And if you mean chat like call in, the number to call is 1563-999-3427. You could also use our Discord to call in, which I will also put in the live chat here, and Twitter Spaces, which we're getting to the callers. Hang tight. Give me a second. We got RRT Boxing with another one. $5 more. Bacoli by ref stoppage. Don't forget, he had a dislocated shoulder finishing that fight with Hunter. Hashtag Hardin. 3 faces in Hardin smoke. Let me light up some Hardin. He's doing so many super chats with the Hardin smoke.
Tell you, man, Bacoli, man, he ever since he lost, he's been on a mission. And I haven't seen that same kind of mission out of Jared Anderson. And I know, Mike, oh, you're American. You're supposed to go with the American. No, I'm going with who I think is the best fighter. And I think Bacoli is a little bit better than Jared at this point.
And I might agree with that, but I'm gonna shoot Jared Anderson some bail. I'm gonna congratulate him. We already did. He's become a father, and with becoming a father with the responsibility of someone else, some maturity's got to kick in. Some incentive to put it on the line. You got somebody else to lose for. So I'm hoping some of that factors in to his performance, because that's the mental part. Remember, he always talked about being 1 foot out and 1 foot in. Well, unless he's going to go pick up a trade, he got to feed that baby girl. So he better take Martin Bacoli and the gravity of this situation very, very seriously.
I agree.
I got RRT Boxing with Mr. A, $5 more. Oh, we read that. Biker De Loveria, $1, celebrating his first super chat. Appreciate you opening your wallet with us. First super chat on the live stream. Shout out to you. Every dollar counts. RRT Boxing with Mr. A, right back with another $5. What heavyweight cries and says, I don't want to be here long like Anderson? Hashtag Hardin. 3 faces in clouds of smoke. Damn.
Man, y'all saw Deontay Wilder out there crying. Stop, man. The Wilder was cooking people. Cut that out.
Yeah, he cried after a win. Like he felt bad for knocking out Hellenius.
Right. Cut that out, bro. Relax.
Jared was crying because it was too much pressure. That's the difference.
True.
Yo, hold up, man. It take
what?
Nah. I'm gonna say something.
Real men
yo.
cry. Tell them, I mean, real men cry, man. They trying to shame
Real
these
men cry. Real men cry. Especially it takes a real man. Let me tell you something. It take a real man to wear a bald head in public, and it take a real man to cry in public. So take it easy, ladies and
Hey, yo,
gentlemen.
I like how you do that with
You're
it
not
there.
lying about that because I'm trying my hardest to keep this shit for as long as I can.
Mike ain't come with no hat because they called him bald yesterday.
You ain't crying yet, Mike.
Boy, man.
Oh, Mike still got the hairline? Oh, yeah. He still got the hairline.
But real quick,
Never
man,
cry in front of your girl, though, bro. Never cry in front of your girl. I don't care what it is. Go to the car, take a walk around the block. Never cry in front of your girl, bro. She ain't never going to respect it ever, even if she says she do.
Yo, we need about 500 more thumbs up to match our viewers. Can we get everybody who has not pushed the thumbs up button to go ahead and push that thumbs up button so everybody can know that this show has been cooking all morning long?
Rich Porter says how I join. Again, if you're talking about the phone, I've added the number to the live chat. Also added both links for Discord and Twitter Spaces. We got Messiah $5. Mike, no damn well Tank was in the pocket, slipping punches. Shakur was literally running. It was not the same. I'm trying to tell him. You mute.
Is a win. A win is a win is a win.
It sure is. Years of lurking, $2. Making a lot of money on Shakur win. Hashtag keep hyping. Rio Billion.
And we just do like the past history against like former top rank or current top rank fighters against PBC. It's not very good. You got Fulton versus Inoue. Ooh. You got Fury versus Wilder. Okay. You got Earl versus Terrence Crawford. I know Terrence had left top rank, but at the end he was still with top rank, and we see what happened there. Like over the last couple of years, we've seen the top ranked fighters normally dismantle the PBC fighters. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, and I think some of it is, back then it's because of the lack of activity. The lack of opponent depth. Top rank, they was, giving their fighters the opportunity to grow fight by fight, both visibility and skill wise. Whereas PBC, everything was supposed to be at a championship level. So we were getting fights that was positioned to be more high stakes than actual opportunities. Like PBC don't have no prospects. You know what I'm saying? Like I've never seen.
Future. Their future was Elijah Garcia, and he just lost to Chiron.
Yeah.
Jesus Ramos too. He
lost to Lubin. He lost to Lubin.
So they had a couple. Vito, they had Joey Spencer.
And
they
he
had
lost.
Trayvon Marshall.
All lost. Marshall got knocked out by Maestre. Vito Menelecki lost. All of them are lost. Everything they had, invested in for future-wise didn't pan out.
They still got Kermel, though. Watch out for him.
Well, that's Mayweather. That's different.
It's different.
No, it's totally different, Mike. Because look, Tank said you ain't fighting on my card, and now he ain't on that card. He had to go to Mexico. So
that is true.
Not even Mexico. He went to Famio, but now he going to Mexico for the next one. But real quick, we got this super chat. Funny little super chat here. Oops, my bad. Playback action. Rio Billion, is it possible that the reason the upcoming fight news broke with IFL is because Twitterson signed to Matchroom?
You ain't no cop, Jay Reed.
I did watch an interview with Eddie this morning. He was like, "Man, I'm promoting Shakur. I've been promoting Shakur for a long time. I'm always talking about him and stuff." So the way he was talking about Shakur in the interview, it seems like, and he was calling him like an all-time great. He's a competitive. So it may make sense that he did sign with Matchroom, and we just don't know yet, or they're finalizing the deal.
I think we got Shakur Stevenson with Leonard Ellerby.
What?
I think so. Wow.
Yeah.
Leonard's first fighter?
So then he's signing a Tank, because ain't the rumors that Leonard will be working with GTD?
Yeah, I think Shakur Stevenson is signed
That
up over there.
that would
He
be
got to.
funny. CYP would call in here patting himself on the back. I'm pretty sure he said some shit like that Shakur need to sign a Tank to GTD.
Sign the Tank?
And
Come
I
on,
just
man. Y'all
start
be better
laughing
than
because it's like, what the fuck? He signed a
They
Tank
got too
for a
much
fight.
pride.
Yeah,
Too much
I
pride.
don't know.
How they boot?
I mean, what about you? Before I get to this last super chat and all these callers, do you think the news broke with IFL because possibly Shakur signed the Matchroom?
I don't know. I think yeah, because of the affiliation, but at the same time, I don't know. IFL just could have scooped it. You know, they could have just been the ones that scooped it, because you did kind of hear the contradictory. I'm sure one of these guys mentioned it with Eddie kind of downplaying it, like, Shakur, kind of acting. He got his Bob Arum on for a minute regarding Shakur. So I don't know if he was just pretending. They caught him at the end of a troll or an impersonation, but like I said, it could just be IFL getting the scoop because it's a big fight. It's such a huge announcement. Who wouldn't want to be the first to scoop this? So I may tend to lean on that a little bit more.
It would make the most sense because Eddie Hearn has a good partnership with Turkey Al-Sheikh. Got a lot of money behind him.
There was rumors that Al-Sheikh was financing Loma Tank. Just rumors, but they were there.
So there you go. So it makes the most sense. But I just hope Shakur is doing it like Canelo or maybe Devin, going fight by fight. Now, maybe you can sign a 3-fight deal with Matchroom, you know what I'm saying? That's not bad either. But I just hope that he's moving in the right direction. And I know Jay Prince is still
I think it'll be a one
manager.
fight. Based off an interview I seen from Eddie, he said, we could do a 1-2 fight deal. If I can't get you the fights, it's not worth it. So,
what weight is Andy Cruz? If you
35?
130, 35, okay.
But that's not a big fight yet. You would be taking care of, Andy early, but Andy isn't considered Canelo to Floyd. You know what I mean? Like, he hasn't done
I'm saying
that.
down the road though. Like if he does go with Matchroom, maybe he has a partnership with Matchroom for 4 or 5 years. You know what I'm saying? Who knows?
Well, this could be a curveball. If he did sign the Matchroom, Liam Bottle posted today, Champ Camp. He's already in camp. He's with Matchroom. Is Matchroom offering Shakur Australia 140-pound title, be a champion in 2 divisions, simultaneously build your profile by international fight, and this news ain't real? I don't know.
That would be great though, because listen, you give him an opportunity, the familiarity. Shakur get to get outside. Now he's traveled before, but not like this as a pro fighter. So this is his first, overseas trip. So that's one. Number 2, the familiarity with Power. Power's going to fight him like, yo, you got to beat me. Like, you know what I mean? So that's a good element to it. And again, the 2-division champ, like you mentioned, 4.
Yeah,
well, I'm saying simultaneously. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
Simultaneously, that's real estate. Real estate at 135, real estate at 140. We know 140 is bubbling as well. So I think good moves on the chessboard. Go ahead, Mike.
But is Sabril getting a rematch, or is that like just done for? Is Perro just moving on?
Maybe Sabril gets the winner of that. I think Paro's probably trying to move on. I don't know, but I think he's probably trying to move on and at least get a big fight with his belt. You know what I'm saying? Right. And I think Eddie would assist him, aid and abet him, and say, listen, let's skip the guy that shit the bed in Puerto Rico, right? You're home.
Eddie signed both of them, though, so it makes more sense for Eddie to keep it in the house, right?
But he can always do, Sabril later down the line. He can always do Sabril and Hitch if he wanted to. Hitch might not take it. Oh, yeah. You muted, but yeah. But Yeah, it's a lot. That's a lot of real estate that Shakur could take up. I do like the idea of him grabbing a title at 140 if he feel like, you know. Now, what will be the second fight? That's why I'm saying Subriel could come in. So if it's a 2-fight deal, maybe Liam Paro and a Subriel fight, 2-fight deal over at Matchroom.
And last thing, man, shout out to Australia, bro. Anytime somebody win a belt down there and they come home, y'all treat them like a straight king. Look at Jeff Horn versus Manny Pacquiao. That arena was sold out. Look at Devin Haney, Cambosos. Now Paro is coming back down there for a homecoming. Shout out to Australia, big dog. Y'all know how to treat y'all champion.
Shanika Johnson too, WBA bantamweight champ. She took a belt home recently. Sky Nicholson, even though she's out in the UK with or without Eddie, allegedly, she's from Australia. So shout out to Australia and Australia's world champions.
Bernard Banks, $7 Canadian. Calvin's hesitation should be ringing alarm bells. He knows something we don't. They can't do what they do. Shakur by unanimous decision, if not robbed by PBC judges. We got Gervonta.
Have y'all seen like the groceries from Canada on TikTok?
The what?
The groceries from Canada on TikTok. They're like high as hell.
No.
The prices?
Nigga, a box of cereal, nigga, $10.
Gervonta, we hear you.
What's going on, man? Look, hey, another beautiful day in boxing, right? Hey, fuck, we got a great fight on our hands, man. Shout out to anybody hating on the fight, because I think this is one of the best fights that Tank can make right now, period. Fuck unifying with an undefeated champion. You know what I mean? This is crazy. Like, for the people not giving them a chance, I don't think that they really, you know, they're too stuck in the awe of the knockout power that Tank has. You get what I'm saying? And, you know, like I was hearing Mike's breakdown. Mike's gonna fuck around and get fucking Shakur knocked the fuck out like Haney. You get what I'm saying? You don't come forward on Tank like that when you don't have the power. Like, just do what you do. Keep, you know what I mean? Stay at the fucking distance. Tank has to come in because he has smaller dimensions in every way. He has shorter reach, shorter height. He's gonna eventually reach in, and what you need to do is bank on a side step or a pivot and catch him with a hook. Like, you get what I'm saying? I could see Shakur either catching him good or just a boring ass victory. And like I've been saying before this fight was even made, Shakur needs to fight Tank, beat him in a boring fashion. And the thing is, some people say that's going to make his stock drop. Now that's going to make his stock go the fuck up, because everybody's going to want to see Shakur lose. You get what I'm saying? That's what happened to Mayweather at the end of his career. People, like, some people still watch to see him do good and all that, but a lot of people just wished on his downfall. A lot of people wanted him to lose. That's how it's going to be with Shakur. Like, it's going to be who can beat him. You get what I'm saying? Like, the people are going to be paying for the opponent, not Shakur. But at the end of the day, Shakur is going to make money. So Shakur should just go ahead and play into that. You know what I mean? If he's smart. And yeah, I think Shakur wins this fight. It is what it is, man. A lot of people don't see it. I see it. It is what it is. Hey, Ness, though, I don't think your boy, Big Baby, is ready, though, man. They try to do a face-off. He started laughing, and he said, I can't do it right now. And he just walked off laughing and shit. And Ruiz is there like, what's up, man? Like, he's not locked in, man. He's about to get knocked the fuck out. Shout out to that. Fucking, you know. But, you know, we need to get rid of the cheats anyways, right, Ness? That was what we were saying, or is that only when it comes to Ryan? It's crazy, right? Yeah, man.
What's crazy is how you
Excited.
like to lie to get your time talked over, because we both know I said Ryan just needs to do his suspension and come back. And I said if he's going to fight Devin, I would like him to be on 365.
Did you not say that Haney did not fight him again?
No.
When outside of Ryan, who else can Haney get as a big fight?
Like, you didn't listen because you didn't clean your ears. I said I would like Devin to fight him after Ryan's been on 365 for 1 year, like Big Baby is on 365.
Hey, man, Big Baby about to get knocked out August 3rd. We in the building, man.
I know.
Shut up.
I know.
You may feel like it's your time, but it's not your
Did
time.
Kid Austin just confirm Tank Shakur? He said after Shakur and Tank, we in line. If Zepeda don't take it, get your money while you can. We coming for all the straps. Flex emoji.
I need them to get that fight, bro. They need that fight.
Schofield's?
For real. Khaled, what up?
Yo, what up, bro? Hey, man, I got Tank in like dominant fashion over my. Hey, yo, how do I sound? Do I sound muffled? Am I good?
You straight.
I bet. I got Tank winning in dominant fashion over Mr. Stevenson, man. After that Frank Martin fight, I was convinced. It was like, all right, I done seen every method, that like, every skill. Well, I ain't even say that. I've seen like enough skill sets from Tank to where, you know what I'm saying, I think that he can beat Mr. Stevenson. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that if Shakur is an A-plus boxer, Tank is an A boxer. And, you know what I'm saying, I think the mental aspect of it, knowing that at any given moment I will punch your shit, I think that always plays a role in these type of fights, man. So I think that, I don't think that Mr. Stevenson can lock in for like 12 rounds. And once I start touching you, all that outboxing shit, you know what I'm saying? At some point, like, we gonna start fighting. I'm gonna touch you in the day like we fighting. And I saw in the Artem fight that Mr. Stevenson, even when he tried to come forward, like, he don't necessarily, like, he doesn't necessarily look comfortable. He doesn't let his hands go in like a combination type of fashion. So I think he's probably going to be on the back foot in that fight, maybe try to clinch a little bit, you know what I'm saying, try to take the air out the fight. I can see Tank throwing some getting a little dirty, as you said, Ness, you know what I'm saying? I can see, I think Tank is more of the rugged guy. I think he's more of the dog guy. So, yeah, I'm definitely favoring Tank by knockout. And if it goes to the scorecards, I don't think that you're gonna win. I mean, like the judges now are showing us that you don't win boxing matches against the A side on like the back foot. You know what I'm saying? You kind of got to go in there and get him. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I got Tank. I ain't gonna say easy work because Mr. Stevenson is still like a tough fighter, but like for me, sometimes like the guys with like all the skills, they don't necessarily have that dog in them. So I'm gonna go with the guy that got the skills and the dog and the one that's punching shit. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take Tank, man. That's my call, man. Thank you, appreciate it.
All right, Drew, what it do?
Big Drew.
Drew, what it do?
Tank Shakur. Movie.
Tip, what up?
Let's go. Time for some Shakur hate. Let's go.
Tip, you gotta unmute. In the meantime, in between time, we got 2 days left for the month to close out. Don't forget, we're doing a raffle for this black set of Kenichi Bear Hibernation 5Cs. This is the black set the Tank has. We also got a white set. So if you want to be involved in these two raffles, it is $15 for the black set. You send it to the Cash App on the screen or the Zelle on the screen. No others. You send it to another. That's your own fault. 15 for the black, 10 for the white, and in 2 days, we're announcing the winner. We're trying Drew one more time.
I need some Kenichis.
Yo, I'm on audio. There we go. Killers, baby. You know what it is. I'm excited for the fight, man. I'm excited to see
Killers.
Hey, there we go. I'm excited to see another Puerto Rican be put in the dirt. Ness, two-tone. I don't know. What's the other what's the other
what did the
panelist
Puerto
name?
Ricans do to you? I'm not understanding this hatred for them.
It's the rivalry.
It's the Puerto Rican. Don't tell me a Puerto Rican got over on one of your ladies, man.
Oh,
got venom for him.
never. It's just the rivalry of seeing them be put in the dirt by Mexican fighters, But Tank wore the Mexican gear. Who's the dude on the panel saying Shakur need to come forward? Like, are you trying to get him killed?
That is Mike Gross, the boss. He's not there at the moment.
Mike Gross. Okay, but like I was there for the Valdez Stevenson fight. Shakur took the last 3 rounds off because he got caught with a body shot, and then just looking at the clock, the last 2 rounds coasting cost me a 9th round stoppage when he could have put Valdez away. So let's cut that nonsense about him being able to get on the front foot like he a Kronk trained fighter like Fury against Wilder. That's not happening. He don't have the constitution to take a shot. We saw what Ness's countryman did to him. He did the De Lo Mio Que Lo Que when he touched him one time, and he was doing his best Sha'Carri Richardson impersonation, two-tone, you know what I mean? The man was running 100 meter in that fight, you know what I'm saying? But fellas, is this era, is this all this generation, this Gen Z's generation, Zab versus Floyd? Is this going to get the streets talking like that?
Oh yeah, the hood
got the whole
coming
hood
out.
showing up.
Like this,
The
yeah,
hood coming out, right? But do you see Jay Prince and Ellerby burying the hatchet and signing with GTD?
Oh, who was
Are
in the
we gonna
trunk?
have that
Allegedly.
rivalry? Is Bob Arum gonna come save the day this time? But I like the fight. We wrong. I know we wrong, Tom. But if we don't bring it up, who will? You know what I mean? We love that shade room shit. But I like the fight. I think we're gonna see another level of Tank. All we've been wanting Tank to do is fight these tough fights. That's it. We're gonna buy him, but like, come on, bro. Shut this dude up. You know what's funny though? People gonna want Tank to just shut him up to get him out of here. Pull up that crying Olympic meme. Get this fake Puerto Rican out of here. And boxing, we don't need these boring fighters, bro. These negative fighters that don't entertain. We want blood. We're bloodthirsty. We want to see the good fights. Boxing is hit and don't get hit, but it's also make them miss and make them pay. And Shakur Stevenson never makes them pay. But that's my call. I mean, do you see this atrociousness they're talking about women's boxing? You see these? You see this? I mean,
You may feel like it's
come
your
on.
time,
I mean, I got to turn into
but it's
the
not
to the
your
channel. I mean, set things right.
Hey man, I want to ask y'all a question real quick. When Paro fought Matias, how did he kind of nullify Matias' power?
Made him chase him around the ring trying to land a punch.
Man, that and he stepped to him. He got on the inside
Yeah,
of
but
him.
Powell
and
got power.
Yeah, I understand it, and I know Shakur is not the most biggest puncher, but I think he has respectable power. I think he has decent enough power because we've seen him drop Valdez. We've seen him do what he did to Jamel Herring. He had the fight stopped. So I think the way to nullify Tank power is to not give him that distance where he can get his shots off. You got to get on top of him. You got to smother him. Or
you don't want to smother Tank, man. You seen what happened to Leo, bro. My man come up and under and just knock you out with an uppercut. He's athletic. He not one-dimensional.
But we're talking about different levels of defense. We're talking about Leo. We're talking about Shakur. I think Shakur can find a way to not get hit because he has an elite level of defense.
We got Timbo Sky.
Wagwan Timboski.
Yo.
Yo.
What's good? What's good? Salute King Amina Essex, Mike, Nesta, Two-Tone, the whole community of TBV. What's going on? I hope everyone's having a great week. Hope everyone's family's well and blessed. I've had enough of the slander of Shakur Stevenson, man. What you need to understand is that, listen, man, the great defensive fighters of our generation and the last, let's say 50 years, they've all been exceptional fighters. Nicolino Locci, Willie Pep, Parnell Whitaker, the late Parnell Whitaker, the late great Parnell Whitaker, Floyd Mayweather. They've all had success against power punchers that has elite athleticism also. This is ridiculous. He's got an elite pedigree, elite Olympic background, seen almost every style. Maybe not Tank style because they're both southpaws. What I want to see Shakur Stevenson do in that ring is, can he be a matador against a bull? You understand? We know Tank has elite power, 2 double-barrel shotguns in each hand. We understand that, but I don't think his IQ is on the level of a Shakur Stevenson. Rolly, that guy's got fishes swimming around in his brain. He has no defensive IQ whatsoever. Ryan Garcia, not on the level of Tank Davis, even though Tank did say that's the best fighter that he's ever fought. Yeah, he did say that. So that's kind of funny to me. And Isaac Cruz, he's a good fighter in my books, but he's not on the level or doesn't have the defensive instincts or the defensive tendencies or the defensive reflexes. He's got a granite chin, rock, Geodude, that Pokemon Geodude, granite, rock head. I understand that. But these guys are not on the level of Shakur Stevenson. This is an epic fight. And Joker, what is it that you want, man? I don't understand. I salute Joker because he does know his boxing, especially his Mexican history. But this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. You must have to see this fight. This is a must-see TV fight. You understand what I'm saying to you? Let the best man win. But just know that the hotlines are going to be booked once that tank train gets derailed. Listen, call the hotline now because the Errol Spence hotline, the Wilder hotline, that got crashed and burnt. But this hotline here, this mental hotline for Tank Davis when he gets smoked by Shakur Stevenson, woo, the therapists are going to get, the budgets are going to go up. You better start putting in some more doctors because when that guy gets dispatched and dismantled by Shakur Stevenson, I want to know what you GTD fans are going to have to say. What are you going to have to say? Because now you're fighting a real challenge now. This is what I want to see. This is what I want to see. The rules of, you said the training rules are off? Yeah, the training rules are off now. So let's see if this fight can get signed and sealed and delivered. You understand? And if he does beat Shakur Stevenson, knocks him out, I'll give the man all the credit in the world that he deserves. And as for you, Toledo in Ohio, Trees, you know what's going to happen to Jared Anderson. He's going down by Bakoli.
You may feel like it's your time.
Majid, talk to me.
Yo. Everybody need to like the video, subscribe to the channel, join YouTube members and Patreon for something. What up, Mike? Hey man.
What up, big dog?
Not much. That little midget really make this fight, man. All these fucking Tank fans about to be mad. They talk about what he ain't do. But he ain't never even lost rounds like that, you know? We Tank a dude that give away rounds to look for that punch. So, you know Shakur, that elusive point master. He always winning on points. He ain't never getting touched. We don't know what it's like for his chin to get tapped. So everybody just gotta assume he go down, but they don't got no fact to that shit. But we do know Tank got the lowest punch output with the highest knockout ratio, and Shakur got the second best defense behind boxing. Opponents landing about 12 to 14%. If y'all think that mid-fight he gonna download the point master style and motherfucking come in there and do whatever the fuck he do, all right. That motherfucker give away rounds and try to go for that knockout or whatever against the limited fighters. This the first time he's stepping up to one of them young boys with a O and a gas tank. So I can't wait for this shit because if that shit happen, man, y'all boy getting embarrassed. He ain't gonna look like the Tank that everybody know him of. We used to him losing rounds. That second half, he gonna keep losing. So everybody keep hating on Mr. Can't Be Touched, because that's what he is. He a dude that can't be touched. You know what I'm saying? Only time we even see. What up?
Shakur been sparring Terrence Crawford for the last 4-5 years, the best fighter in boxing.
Nah, I mean, we talking about the same dude, you know, who got Tank ready for
like
his
Crawford,
what's
like
that?
Crawford
He got
was going
he
hard
got Tank.
on him.
Can Majid get his call?
Like Crawford was going hard on him.
Can Majid get his call?
Yeah. We got Tank. Don't we got Tank? He need to be thanking us or whatever, because wasn't he the dude that Tank hired to get him ready for that first championship fight that he thought Mayweather was setting him up on? But we gonna keep pretending like he the big bad wolf.
Old news.
Y'all, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? The good shit that he know today was taught by a master. He welcome. You know, in this,
we was
y'all
all friends
motherfuckers gonna
yesterday.
lose y'all money. Y'all gonna lose y'all money. If y'all smart man today, you could change every day. Every moment that you breathing, you could change. Really go look over these motherfucking fights before y'all invest y'all hard-earned money, cause Shakur taking this shit. But we thank y'all for being dumb enough to make the contract. Shout out to the boxing boys. I'm out.
Majid, appreciate you calling in, man.
Tank gonna jump on Shakur and just start beating the brakes off this man. It's levels, bro. It's levels, bro.
I don't know about all that. Ronnie, Phoenix.
Hey, what's up? How you guys doing today, man?
Oh, we all good. What's up with you?
Oh, same old, man.
I hear my boy Tone going against Shakur, man. We have to put a little wager on that, dog. You think a little friendly bet on that one, dog, because I got Shakur winning this fight.
Okay.
Ness, me and you talked a couple weeks ago I guess about a month ago maybe, whenever the Tank fight with Martin, and I was like, man, Tank's just on a whole nother level, bro. And I used to always have Shakur beating all these dudes, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, I'm kind of confused now, man. I think I'm starting to favor Tank, but I'm going to roll my original decision, brother. I think Shakur's going to outbox him. If you guys are going to have the fight party, man, hopefully this fight's for real. Hopefully it's going to happen. You guys have the fight party. Let us know, Ness, ASAP, brother, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to go ahead and book it for me and my lady. Go out there, dog. And, you know what I'm saying? That was a grand old time on me because that shit was fun as fuck last time. If you do a fight party, are you going to be doing the other one as well? The awards and all that stuff, or no?
Good idea. We definitely need to do the awards. You're right.
Yeah, man.
You're right.
Both
Supermax, you hear that, Supermax? We need to do the awards. I don't know. We'll find out. I'm going to find out. Supermax will be contacting me.
Yeah, hold on real
sure,
quick.
brother.
Shout out to Pristine Sports Network. Shout out to Marco. He said Marco looking like a corpse.
Come on, man.
They always hating on Marcos, man.
Damn. Yeah. You know, what are you going to do?
It's just the lighting, man. Shout out to Marco.
That's racist.
Yeah. I like Marco, man. I follow Marco, bro. You know
I appreciate
I
you.
all these guys. Yeah, I want to start. What's somebody that jumped on today again? Mike, man. I need to start following Mike, bro. Cause I think he got here kind of cooking today. I know he was against you guys, you know, but I liked what he came on with today, man. But that's a bias because I'm going for Shakur too. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I'm always gonna keep it 100, bro. When I'm biased, I'm gonna keep it 100. Let you guys know I'm biased. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I might think Shakur's skills, bro, are gonna pay the bills at the end of the day, and he'll come through. I don't think he's gonna run all night, brother. I think he's gonna have to stand and fight, and that's what's scary because we all know that Tank has those precise punches. I'm saying, look at all his opponents say Tank don't hit the hardest. He's just an accurate puncher, bro. And when he catches you, it's it. You know what I'm saying? But we can't get those one-hitter quitters out of our mind like that Leo Santa Cruz. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit has got to be one of my favorite knockouts of all time.
Nasty.
But, yeah, man, that's my call, bro. That's one of the touch base. You guys, man, call in. I've been trying to call in since the panel for a while here, bro. You guys, it's hard. I'm on the reservation again, bro, so our service out here ain't all that great. But for sure, Tone, we got to link up. I want to place a little friendly wager. If I was in Vegas right now, I'd be trying to place a wager with Ness on this Big Baby and motherfucking Ruiz boxing, bro.
Yeah, facts.
So
Ruiz about to stop Big Baby.
I just jumped in, but
yeah,
who's the pen? My bad. Finish your call, caller. My bad.
No, you're good. I'm done, brother. Hey, you guys all have a good one. I appreciate you guys as always, brother. Make sure you guys are hitting that thumbs up. Make sure you guys subscribe.
I want to. Who's the panel got between Shakur and Tank? I just jumped in. So who you guys think? Who you guys got? Each of you.
Well, who you got? You just jumped in.
Okay. Tank, of course. But do we got De Los Santos Shakur, or do we have the Shakur we just saw fight? Because it depends which Shakur we got against Tank.
Oh yeah, it depends. It depends which
what is
of
it,
those
like suits? We can't pick one out.
Which one of
We all in it.
which
We
one of
can
those
all-
which one of
I
those
got
two
Tank.
Shakurs could take Tank's power?
No. I got Tank no matter what. What I'm saying is Shakur that just fought gets in there with Tank. It's NyQuil time. It's NyQuil time in Costco bulk.
Oh, he goes to sleep.
Oh, sleepy time. Mr. Sandman, all that. But if it's De Los Santos Shakur who's doing the meep meep, pew, right? Then
This motherfucker brought back the Roadrunner. You stole that from me.
I did. And it's great, Ness. I did steal it from you. It was great. But if he brings back the meep meep, then let's all not front. It's going to be hard to catch Shakur.
Bro,
you know what I'm
there
saying?
was legit a Roadrunner out here. The algorithm pushed it to me. Vegas caught a Roadrunner being chased by a cat. That shit looked insane.
I showed that to you.
Oh, that was you.
Yeah, it was me.
That was insane. I only
That's
seen that
wild.
shit in the cartoons, bro. I never seen that shit was real. I'm like, what the fuck?
I sent it to you. I go, Shakur, meet me.
Yo, that was hilarious. You're terrible. Why you killing
But,
Shakur like that?
But the truth is, right?
We ain't gonna make y'all HR words. I'm telling y'all.
Wouldn't Tank have
Not y'all.
problems?
Not y'all. I ain't said that shit. I mean, I did, but not today.
Mike,
So
for one, Shakur Stevenson has never been on a stage of this magnitude. Tank has a lot of experience under these big lights. Tank's going to win the mental game.
You wildin'. There is no stage bigger than the Olympics.
Gold medal game. I was waiting. Damn. I was waiting.
It's more eyes on
waiting.
Olympics.
I was going back to my man. I'm like, hold on. Olympics.
What happened at the
crying.
Olympics? We seen Shakur Stevenson crying like he was in a Tyler Perry movie.
And you heard him say right then and there, he vowed to himself, I'll never lose again.
Oh God. Marvel.
Yeah, I got Shakur, by the way.
You got
100%.
Shakur?
I got Shakur.
You want
by the
some
way.
Newark
I got a
shit.
caller. I
Come
got a
on
caller.
now.
I got a caller. See, Canada, Toronto.
Yo, how's my audio sound?
Straight.
Perfect. First of all, groceries are crazy out here. It's ridiculous.
I told y'all that shit. I was looking like, damn, y'all paying that much for a steak?
Y'all got free health
I'm
care
paying
though.
like I'm paying like $7 a gallon. What you talking about?
Yo, that's the OGT from Toronto?
That's me. What's up, family?
What's good, brother?
Chilling. But yo, this fight is great. Jersey and Baltimore is not too far apart, so all the dogs are gonna come out. That crowd's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be a lot of love there. But here's my breakdown of the fight. Tank is athletic, like Ness said. He's got the power. He's more skilled than what people think. But his best two attributes are his composure and his ability to listen to his corner.
Facts.
Shakur don't know when to shut up and just fucking listen. And that's his problem. It showed up in the last two fights. His grandfather's trying to tell him what to do, give him advice. It's getting sticky out there. This is what we need to do to look better. This is how we need to get over this little hump, get back in control. And he can't do it. He's going to do his own thing. Calvin is going to tell Tank what to do. Tank's going to say, yes, sir. He's going to go out and he's going to do it in a round or two, and the fight's over with. Shakur don't have that ability. He's not humble enough yet. And Tank is going to end up humbling him. The first couple of rounds, I can see Shakur doing his thing, Tank is going to close the distance, and when he does and he starts to touch Shakur going to panic. He's going to get in the corner. It's not going to be good in the corner. He's going to come out. He's not going to know what the fuck to do. And Tank will take over the second half of the fight. Could be a late stoppage. You could hurt him to the body, and Shakur could just run to survive, but it is not going to go Shakur's favor because he don't know how to listen. Not because he's not good enough. It's because he doesn't listen. I'm telling you, mark my words, on this day, 30th of July, you're going to see it. Tank for the win, however it comes.
One thing too, man, Tank showed that he could cut the ring off well, so that might be able to counteract that. Meet, just cuts it off. Meet, poof, roadblock. Meet, roadblock.
I'm telling y'all right now, when Tank cut that ring off, Shakur gonna be getting his ass whooped from pillar to post.
It's gonna be ugly. Yeah. And he's gonna have, if we thought he ran against De Los Santos, forget about it. Like, triple forget about it. Yeah, man. That's gonna be wild. You say what you want about Tank.
He got to be perfect for 12 rounds.
What's that?
Shakur going to have to be perfect for 12.
Yeah.
And that's going to be very hard to do.
No,
very hard.
You can't not get hit once. You can't. That's what made Wilder so dangerous. That's what makes Tank so dangerous. You can't not get hit once. Nobody can. You know what I mean? And Tank's one of the few fighters in today and in history that it just takes literally one shot. It could be glancing. It doesn't matter. One shot.
You can't take the kind of shots that he took against Frank Martin. Shakur let him kind of shots, man. It might be a little different.
Like it's your time, but it's not your time.
That's the call. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, bear with me. We got hella callers. I
wonder why.
A lot. So
I wonder why.
We are going to continue to keep this ball moving. Right now, we have Rich Porter, $2. My call won't work. I guess you won't work, but Rich, at least throw your area code in the next super chat or comment so that I know who you are, my brother. This is your first time caller. You're going to be in the back of the line because there is a line. Raymond Moore, welcome to the prospect level. I am 44, $1, celebrating his first super chat on the live stream. No words, all love. Brian Hernandez, $5. Did this guy compare to Brill and Tank? Tank is elite. Y'all gonna see that there's levels to this. Tank by brutal KO. Big Super Max, $5. Jake Paul and imaginary fights overtaking Bud Youth Fight Week. I love to see it. 125,000 buys incoming. Hashtag drop the ball. Hashtag never a draw. You a hater. Still licking your Earl Spence wounds.
They licked it off for real?
JR.
A long time ago.
JR, only a year to the day plus one. Only JR, $5, celebrating his first super chat on a live stream. So salute to you for opening up your wallet with us.
And yes, real quick.
No
real
words,
quick,
all
real
love.
Quick.
Holla.
I want to give a big shout out to Earl Spence Jr. He posted on his story yesterday about the fight. You can take an ass whooping better than your fans can. Your fans are terrible. But Earl Spence Jr., salute to you, my brother. I always liked you. Don't get it twisted. I always liked you. It's just your fans pushed me to the limit to where I had to kind of go at you. But now, you know what I'm saying? We see who won. So big shout out to Earl. I want to see you do good things in the future. And hopefully you come back stronger and better than ever.
Yo, Mike, that was great.
He was kissing a dolphin.
He could take an ass whooping better than his fans could.
He can. His fans are horrible, bro.
Nah.
They're bad. They're like the Dallas Cowboy fans. They're bad.
I mean, they're the same fans.
Kissing a dolphin. It's over.
It's the same fans, right? Like, that's what he established himself on.
Facts.
Spaz, $2. Tank cutting that ring off and beating that arse. 100 emoji.
Facts.
Laughing out loud emoji. Pistol Parkway Mozzie, $5 more. Let's get a TBV community push-up wager on this fight if it happens. I mean, Ness, Marco, Tone, everyone. Let's keep each other right at their same time. 100 emoji. I don't mind doing a push-up challenge. You know what I'm saying? It's Super Max that can't fuck with that. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing. We got.
That was a necessary shot right there, Ness.
That's tough love. It's tough love.
I know what it is. But he been doing good though.
Yeah, no. Allegedly, he taking bets that he gonna come in under 260. I don't believe it because
that is great.
He been saying that shit all his life. Like all my life knowing him, he been saying I'm gonna get under 250.
Man, for the last year that I've been talking to him, he been losing a lot of weight, bro. So big shout out to my guy, Spence, man. Keep on grinding.
IG don't lie. Unless he posting old pictures, he be looking the same at them baseball games with his kids. So walk better, walk more.
Do y'all think that the hardcores can push this fight past 100,000 pay-per-view buys?
What the?
Or you gonna need some casuals?
Hey yo, you disrespectful, yo.
Hold on, man.
Yo, you disrespectful.
This will be way more.
Hey yo, you disrespectful.
No, listen to what I said.
You drunk?
Listen to what I said.
You said 100,000. Did you mean 1 million?
No, I said, do you think the hardcore boxing fans, because you hardcore niggas seem like y'all try to gatekeep boxing. So I'm asking.
I don't know. You the one be stealing.
Who be? Oh yeah, I'm a fire stick boy for sure. For sure. I'm not. I don't have stock syndrome like hardcore boxing fans. I'm asking. Do you think just the hardcores can push this fight, or do you need the casual fan?
I mean, I think yes. I think the hardcore fans are gonna tell the casual fans like, this is a good fight. This is a big fight. This is a great fight.
Because y'all made
I think we the fire. I think we the fire. And then it, you know, it spreads.
750? Didn't they do like 750?
Earl and Bud flop. When it undisputed for the welterweight, that fight
okay.
Flop.
That's the difference. So I get what you're saying now. For the hardcores, that magnitude of a fight should have been 2 million, right? But the problem is they don't sell for the casual. So that's what you're saying with this one. But Tank is a kind of dude who sells by himself.
Exactly.
So I don't think it matters.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, Tank's a big star.
He only gonna
has
sell
a casual
more
fan
now.
base. Tank obviously has a casual fan base. The casuals make super fights. If it was left up to the hardcores, this fight would be on a Tuesday night in Mexico City on a $3 pay-per-view.
Not in Mexico City, but
No.
I would take
Not
it
that I
somewhere.
would
I
either.
would take it somewhere in Mexico as long as the beach is near Cancun, things like that. Let me get to these callers. JR, $5. He only loses rounds to heavyweights. Got what? He only loses rounds to the heavyweight. Got hears. No know what the fuck he means. He know the power they pack in the early round. Duh. Tire them out in the deep waters. I don't know what he's talking about or who he's talking about because he's mentioning heavyweights. But Kentrell, $2. Ness got me singing Puerto Rico in Spain. Play it, baby. You got it. You got it. Shout out Berlanga. Puerto Rico. Toma. Whenever my producer stops hating and gets over the fact that Berlanga did nothing, you know, it's not his fault Canelo picked him, then we'll get the full clip. Oh, shit. Time to drop a couple bombs for Sweden. Shout out Sweden with the $100 Swedish $100. He says, do you think that a platform is more important than a promoter? This August 3rd card doesn't have that big fight feel, even though there is a mouthpiece for it. Is the Zone just not big enough platform? Excuse me, not a big enough platform.
I kind of agree. I don't think it's not a big enough platform, but yeah, the card, because there's no superstars on it.
Yeah, I just think that the main event is lacking the dance partner.
Not only that,
I think that dude's going to give Bud a lot of problems.
Oh, now you think
I don't
that.
think like a lot of people in like American sports like go to like the Zone as their #1 sports platform. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of people don't even know.
Exactly.
They never
That's
heard
what
of
I'm saying. If this fight may be on, I think you can buy it on ESPN Plus. If I'm not mistaken, I've seen it on there. So
Yeah, they're gonna be distributing on all platforms. So
there you go.
But it's still marketing.
That may help it.
It's
but-
still marketing. Like the consumer needs to know that it's on those platforms
Real
and
quick,
that it's happening.
And I actually thought the trailer for it was immaculate. Like
the trailer is fire.
Like the childhood, it was great.
Yeah.
Yo,
it
real
reminded
quick,
me of
I
the
didn't-
AJ trailer though. Remember AJ early on when they show him like before, you know, in the streets, then the Olympics, then as a pro, it gave me that feel.
Real quick, you guys didn't. I didn't hear from Mike and from Ness. Who you guys got? Shakur Tank.
He got Shakur and I got Tank.
Okay.
And we got It's Tito Voss, $5 celebrating his 5th super chat on the live stream. Salute to you. Shakur don't listen to his corner. Shakur quits on his stool. Damn.
No, he doesn't quit.
Well, he's saying Tank will make him quit on the stool. Emperor Mitty, $5. Shakur will give Tank Jedi mind tricks and win that fight. 12-round decision. 4 boxing glove emojis. 3 gold medal emojis. CYP counterpunch.
CYP, who you got?
But actually, Fats was first.
Oh. Damn. Nothing.
Why people be hating on this card, bro?
Which
Super
card?
Mex, man. The card coming up on Saturday. He
I
said
don't know. It's
there's
a
no
phenomenal
superstars.
card. It's a phenomenal card. I don't
That's
know
what
why.
it's showing.
I don't know why it's doing bad on tickets too. I don't know why.
No big name. There's not one
Bro,
driving superstar. on it.
Stop your nonsense.
Casual's not juiced.
What do you mean no big name? Andy Ruiz is a big name.
No.
Crawford's
I mean,
a big
I
name.
mean for the casuals. For the casuals.
You got to get casuals
Bro,
juiced.
a heavyweight Mexican isn't big. That's not casual worthy.
No, bro. Not
I
Not
wish
for
it
the
was.
super casual fan.
Yeah,
Like the
terrible,
only person they're gonna bring fans in that like are from a casual standpoint will be Terrence Crawford because he's like the biggest name on the card. Other than that, when you're looking at Big Baby Miller, you're looking at Bacola, you're looking at Jared Anderson. There's not really that superstar name on there.
If Zoo was still fighting,
You
would
there,
at least got that
CYP?
Australian.
Yeah.
fan base.
CYP's there, fellas. Let him get his call.
CYP.
We got callers.
Yo, you could tell Marco just got here.
if he gonna ask me who I got. Like, what the fuck? That's
I
like
didn't
that's the
hear.
dumbest
Who is it?
question. That's the dumbest question ever. Like
Damn.
everybody knows who the army is simply. I'm Tank's biggest. Like there's nobody here that fucks with Tank like me. It's
I'm
impossible.
with
But
you.
the reason why is because his background, his foster system. I was in the foster system, so was he. I've been rocking with Tank since before he was champion. I don't care if he wins or loses. I rock with Tank no matter what. I want the best for that man. But when it comes to reality is crazy, man, because we can't use Leo or Hector Garcia because they were smaller, but we can use Herring and Valdez, who were also smaller. You realize since Tank went to 135, he beat up Ryan, Rowley, Cruz, Barrios, Martin. That's three
All of them.
champs, three undefeated. Three of them was champs. Three of them was undefeated, and all of them was top 10 Ring Magazine at one point, right? That's 5-0, 4 KOs. But when we come to my man Shakur, Yoshino, Santos, and Artem, all never champs, non-Ring Magazine top 10, and he's 3-0 with 1 KO. Like, I'm being honest with y'all. I like Shakur, always have. But if you thought the fight was 50-50 back then, that's cool, whatever. But if you still think it's 50-50 with what you've seen from Tank's greatness and from Shakur's wins, but, it is what it is. If you still think it's 50-50, you're a fucking liar. That's what you are. You're a liar. Now, if you're a Shakur fan, I get it. If you're a super fan, you always want your dude to win, so I'm not even talking to y'all. I'm talking to the dudes that always call it in, act like they know boxing, but they can't get off their horse that then left the saddle a long-ass time ago. It's going to be hard as hell for Shakur to beat Tank right now. The Tank that we're seeing right now is going to knock his ass out. I've studied Shakur, man, and I noticed something. If y'all go back and watch tape, you'll notice something. It's one thing to dodge head punches and slip and da-da. It's another thing to dodge body punches. My man be jumping backwards not to get hit in that fucking body. It's like, dude, you're doing too much to not get hit in that body. There's something wrong with the body down there, buddy. You need a body double. Because right now, if Tank come at you with that left hook, that right hook to that body, we don't know if he could take that punch. So quit acting like you know it because you're lying. You don't know if he could take body punches, let alone from fucking Tank. It is what it is. I personally, I don't want to see this fight for another 2 years because you fans are full of shit. You guys are not actually fans of boxing. You're fans of hating. When he gets knocked out, you're going to make memes about it. You're going to put him down. You're going to talk shit. Camera going to make a video. The motherfucker might go into a depression after this. He should be able to fight Tank, the best fighter in the world, lose, and go on about his life. But for some reason, it's not going to happen. And if you don't believe that's true, just go look at social media now. Go look at it after his last fight. Go look at it after his other fight. He winning by unanimous decision, and you still clowning the man. And lastly, side note, Tyson Fury is a Queensberry fighter. He's always been true Queensberry. When he signed with Bob Arum, it was to distribute his fights on ESPN in America, and even those fights are still on
You may
BT
feel
Sports.
like it's your
So
time,
take Tyson Fury away, and don't
but it's not your time.
forget about Pac-Man versus Floyd, the biggest crossover fight, and we know who won that one. CYP out.
Chance that Shakur does.
Who Floyd start with this?
Huh?
Who Floyd start with?
Who did Floyd start with? What do you mean?
Yeah.
Top rank.
His career with Top Rank.
Yeah, okay. Just check.
Is there a
James
chance
Prince,
though?
James Prince though.
Is there a chance that Shakur does the De Los Santos and can stay away? Because he is talented at staying away. We got to give him that.
Yeah, he can do it. He can probably improve on that version of it. Fats counter. Make it look less desirable. I mean, more appealing, I mean.
Yo.
Mm-hmm.
What up? Ness, is this real? Is this real?
According to IFL TV, it is real.
Oh, all right. Well, shit, I guess we're going to have to go with the Rumblers. Maybe that's what Cool meant by when he tweeted the other day, shock the world. I remember y'all was talking about that. Yeah, I remember y'all was talking about that for real. But, I mean, shit, if it's happening now, I want it now. Shit, I ain't waiting 2 years and all that shit. He tripping. I want that shit now, bro. Shit, Tank one of my favorite fighters, too, but shit, I want him to beat Yo now. Like, fuck all that waiting shit. Ain't nobody else for him to fight at this point. Loma ducked him. He don't want to fight. Talking about he need to take time off and he want to spend time with his family, bro. Yo might as well get that belt up, man. He playing games. Just get that shit up, bro. But Shakur, man, these people thinking that the boxing skills is so superior. I just don't see it. I don't be getting what they be saying, yo. Like, nobody's saying dude ain't good, yo, but I don't get it. I don't get it. Y'all act like he not gonna get hit in a fight against Tank. like Tank this slow punching dude. You know, Shakur gonna beat him all 10, 12 rounds straight. Like, that should be sounding good. But again, Frank Martin thought he was gonna do the same thing. And what happened? Them legs got tired at the white. He started leaning on the ropes. That's gonna happen to Shakur. Cause what he gonna do? He think he gonna win the exchange with Tank? He not gonna do that, man. I remember a video a long time ago. He said if he was to ever fight Tank, it'd be one of the most boring fights, like Mayweather Pacquiao. I remember he said that. I forgot what interview it was, but I remember he said that when he was saying, they asked him how that fight would go. Like, so I I don't know what people thinking. He just gonna turn to a new fighter and start engaging in contact. That ain't gonna happen, bro. And he can't win that way. They're not gonna give him the benefit of the doubt running away from the fight. It's gonna look like he running out the way instead of getting out the way. Like, bro, I just don't see it, bro. I don't. You know, I'm not saying dude invincible, can't nobody beat him, but I think for real, 1 million pay-per-views, I think that's a stretch. I can see it doing more than Frank Price, possibly. Something like that, 500,000. I think that's good. I think that's good considering that Shakur ain't never been on pay-per-view before. You get what I'm saying? Don't nobody really know like what he gonna bring in, but either way, it's a good fight. I think casuals definitely gonna buy it. You definitely gonna have people that's gonna steal it. So that's a given. But yeah, Jersey versus Baltimore, man, we in the building. We gonna smash y'all, but yeah, it's gonna be a lot of love there. No hard feelings. You get what I'm saying? And I saw something yesterday. Yo, why they always do this? Like when it's a person time to shine, why they always gotta bring up somebody like Clarissa did her thing this weekend. Why they bringing up Layla Ali? Like, bro, she a dog walk the shit out of Layla Ali, respectfully. Sorry, but come on, man. It's her time now, man. Get that girl
You
her
may
props.
feel like it's
I
your
appreciate
time,
the call, though.
but it's not your time.
Appreciate you.
That dude had a thick Baltimore accent. You know he's supporting.
This a hip hop fight right here. You got all the content creators: Gilly Wallow, Cam Mace, Breakfast Club, Joe Budden podcast. You got all the LA podcasts back on Fig Community. This is going to do very good business wise. Very good. It's a hip hop fight.
It's also one of the first fights that we want to see being made pretty much at the time when we want to see it.
Yeah, both in their prime. They're still in their 20s. It's perfect. Joshua Torres on that champ level $2. Virgil versus Tim was the best fight on the card. It was one. It definitely.
And that would have brought in a lot more fans too, cause Virgil, Mexican American, Tim Zoo, Australian. So,
JR $5 again. Meant to say Tank loses early rounds to bigger fighters because he knows they pack a punch. So he takes them to deep waters. My fault, driving. No worries, my brother. Stay safe on the road. Salute to all my drivers. We got Tavon Burns, $5. Wait, two-tone. Tank was getting touched up by an old Loma. But Stevenson getting whooped? Wait, when did Tank fight Loma?
Yeah, was he talking? Maybe did they spar? Maybe.
No, I said that Loma was going to piece Tank up, and I agree. Loma fights more in the pocket. Loma would have been coming forward on Tank. It would have been Loma dishes out more punishment than Shakur.
Maybe, but Shakur has that eraser, so you know what I'm saying?
I got the pullout bandit, CYP. If you're a Tank fan, you should uplift Shakur so if Tank wins, he gets the proper credit for it. Shaking my head. RRT Boxing out here breaking records. Another 5. In the video game, where is their power level? 1 through 100. Shakur and Tank, #Hardin. I mean, fuck. Tank is certainly at 99.9, you know? And Shakur probably around 50%.
I was going to go 60, but okay.
Damn, you laughed. I thought 50 was generous.
You know, yeah.
Yeah. You got the most accurate puncher at lightweight, based off percentages, in Gervonta Tank Davis, and you got the best defensive fighter, based off percentages, in Shakur Stevenson. Amazing fight.
Speaking of percentages, let's see. Oh, I was wrong. See, I was being generous. 50%. Technically, on BoxRec, he's 45.45%. So
his knockout ratio, yeah.
Shakur's. So I was being generous. We got DC3 on a check-in.
Hey, Mike. Hey, yo, y'all can hear me?
Yep.
Hey, Mike still in here? Tell him I got 200. If he want to bet on Shakur, tell him I got 200.
He hear you.
Look, man, like I said, man, y'all lying to yourselves. Like I tell y'all all the time, man. If it goes to the scoring cards, I'm still saying Tank gonna beat him. Bro, he showed us what he does against power punches. Come on, man. Like, if somebody show you who you is, you believe him. What makes you think he not gonna do it to Tank? He's gonna run. Tank's gonna stop him, bro. Like stop Tim Boski. Stop comparing him to Floyd. Floyd was beating the shit out of people at 35, bro. Let's stop this Floyd and Shakur comparison. Like I don't see Floyd when I see him. Shakur's a great fighter. He's a great person. He's a great fighter. He's a great defensive fighter. But he's not trying to hurt you. Shakur got to understand he hurt his own pockets trying to go on here and look pretty and not get touched. You losing money. You fucking up. You fucking up. You're going to be fighting longer trying to look pretty and shit. Like I'm saying, bro, Tank going to knock this guy. Like, I don't know why you guys think he going to be able to Tank not going to touch him. Come on, man. Tank's going to overwhelm him. He's going to go in there. He know he can't hurt him. Like, he know. And shout out to Tank because he ain't fought nobody. Tank fought Ryan first, and he finna fight Shakur first. So Tank holding his hand on the bargain. He fighting all these guys we want him to fight. He was finna fight Loma. So let's give this guy his credit. All these guys hating and shit. It's hate. It's not even constructive criticism of Tank. Y'all really hating on him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh, Shakur not no great fighter. But come on, man. He doesn't have no grit. He doesn't have no dog. Then this guy Mike brought up Valdez and Heron. Tank stops Valdez and Heron. He knocks both them out. Tank beats everybody on Shakur's resume. Like I said, Shakur is glad he didn't fight Frank first. It would have been a different fight. I think Frank would have took Shakur, fuck around and beat him. You know what I'm saying? Tank would have stopped Artem. What do you guys see? Like, what? Come on, man. I know y'all ain't blind. Come on, man. I brag to y'all all the time about how this the best panel. Like, bro, I watch all these, y'all the best channel, bro, but I don't know what do y'all see? How do y'all? Come on, man.
What you mean, yeah? What you mean,
yeah? Yeah, we got.
It's only fucking.
I'm
gonna say Mike.
It's only Mike.
I'm gonna say Mike. Yeah,
hey,
I'm gonna say Mike. Like Mike, what do you see? Mike? Like, tell me. What do you
if
see?
the fight get made, bro,
like,
you will see what I see, bro.
Tell us, Mike. What you got?
Shakur Stevenson controls the distance better than any other fight. If y'all watch his feet in the fight, I step back.
Who has he fought?
You asked me a question. I'm trying to answer it. Now you cut me off and ask me another question. Can I answer your first question first?
Go ahead.
So if you watch his feet and how he's able to control distance, moving back and moving forward, whenever the opponent decides to come at him, he'll take a little step back. May back up, he come forward. Like, he is a master at controlling distance, and his jab is going to be a big key, and both of them are southpaw. So there won't be any like clash of heads or anything like that. So I think that Shakur Stevenson has the tools to beat Tank Davis. Y'all keep on bringing up Tank's power. What happens if the power shot don't land? What happens then? What does he fall back on?
It's gonna land.
He got a better IQ.
I got Tank with a better IQ than Shakur.
Come on, bro. They have different IQs. They have different IQs.
Tank been in there with Barrios, Brian Garcia, Frank Martin. Like Tank's resume is aging perfectly.
They got different IQs. The Olympics. He got a pedigree of a silver medalist, a 3-division champion, not no WBA regular, not no WBA silver, a 3-division champion, real champion, unified. Come on, bro.
Mike, but the facts are one punch always lands. There's never been a fight where somebody doesn't land one punch. That's the facts. And Tank is one of those 1 in a million fighters that any one of his shots can change the direction of the fight or end it on the spot. So that's why.
I got Guerno the Chivo. Troy, what up?
Once again, everybody, I only hear a couple people on here actually talking about boxing. And at the end of the day, it's about who gonna get their ass whooped. It ain't about who's selling. It's not about none of that shit, man. It's not about strength and conditioning. Because in the golden era of boxing, when the Four Kings was boxing, they wasn't doing all this power cleaning, snatching, and BMI shit. So I remember I heard what niggas was talking about last time. And when you ain't never got your ass in there, you talking about everything but what it actually takes. And secondly, Shakur doesn't control distance well because he doesn't know how to land the jab. That's coming from a professional.
Tell him, Troy.
He doesn't control distance because the last fight, he didn't know how to stay in range, even against an orthodox fighter or a southpaw. He doesn't know anything about range, the 5 ranges from inside, body to body, medium, long range, and boring range. He don't know those. This ain't the fucking amateurs, nigga. The amateurs, you don't have no headgear on. You ain't got no shirt on. You got on 8-ounce gloves. Niggas who punching is really punching. Shakur can't crack a fucking egg. And all the niggas he's stopping is because he sparred them before. And he know they power with 16s on, so he can gauge it with 8s. And the niggas he stopped was ass. He was on their line. He ain't on these niggas' lines who really punching. When he get in there, he gonna be moving backwards, and you not gonna win no fight like that with Tank. Because Tank lands the more accurate, harder punches. It's about effective aggression, accurate punching, ring generalship, and defense. His defense ain't even that great, because if it was, he would be able to use it in body-to-body range and inside range to slip over and land the right hook. In the Artem fight, or the fight he just fought, he didn't land but maybe 7 to 8 right hooks to the body, because he don't fucking know how to get his head on the other side, because he don't move it. I'm just saying what actually happens in the ring. Using your feet to step back is not the first line of defense. It takes you which the term you guys are looking for is overcommitting to defense. This is actual boxing talk, nigga. So when y'all niggas be talking boxing, yes, you can talk it because you watch it, but you can't teach shit. You never did shit. That's just a fact. If that shit make you mad, hey, blood, you know what to do. I ain't gonna get on here and get disrespectful with you. I'm a god man. But just thinking you know some shit, no, blood, this is a whole different age. We're in the age of Aquarius. It's about information and knowing. And sweet science means to know. The Latin root word is siete. It means to know. So
you may feel like it's your
Shakur
time,
doesn't know boxing.
but it's
from
not
what
your
we're
time.
seeing.
Chilaquiles. Chilaquiles. Chilaquiles.
All right, Troy, former fighter. Appreciate you. CYP, counterpunch.
Y'all already know. Y'all already know. Listen, man, if you're going to do subliminals, shoot them right at me. Don't be scared to say my name, dog. A lot of y'all pussies on this show, dog. You pussies on this show, you pussies on the back card, you pussies on Modelo time. Stop letting CYP bully you. I ain't gonna beat nobody up unless you run up on me. You can say whatever you want to say. I'm not gonna, nigga, my words hurt, but they don't kill. They hurt, but they don't kill. Say my name, man. Let's have this conversation, go back and forth. Now, what I'm gonna do is when I'm done, I want Majid to call in because Majid know the storyline because Majid ain't no hater. Majid knows that CYP turned down a big offer, a big deal to train professional boxers. Turned it down because I want to do my own thing because CYP and Claim Fitness is big to me and I want to make sure I handle this first and take care of my athletes over here first and then I'll transition if I feel like it at that time. What me and my wife do for the community of athletes and athletics and education is big to me over here, so I'm focused on this. But if you think that CYP can't coach boxers, you're dumb. You don't know my resume and you don't know my portfolio. How many boxers have contacted me to train them? I'm just a busy dude, my man. I'm making enough money. Honestly, Troy, I could buy the gym that you train in, dog, if I wanted to. I'll make you an employee. I'll make you an employee of mine. Let's keep it real. If you think you could train boxers or train better than me, put your resume up. Give us the names and the accolades of your athletes and see if they match mine. I guarantee you can't train as good as me. The fact that you're sitting here talking about BMI and all this other stuff don't matter. What are you talking about? That matters the most in fighting because you have to be down to a particular weight for a particular class to be your particular best. Everybody knows that. Like, I don't understand why you can't respect somebody else's side. You need to have a dietitian. You need to have a supplement coach. You need to have a trainer. You need to have a boxing coach. All of you guys are respected. Why do you disrespect the other guy? Is it like, are you insecure? Are you mad that they don't pay you enough? We'll make them pay you more. Don't go around shitting on every other aspect. You know, Steph Curry got a dribbling coach, a shooting coach, a defensive coach. You know, all them dudes matter to make him Steph Curry. You know LeBron James pays a lot of money to his dietitian, to his chef. They're important to him. So I'm confused. I'm not dissing nobody else, but this is what we can do. You ever come to LA? Hit me up, Troy. I promise you this. Come to my gym. We can spar. About to get a ring up in here in August. Come to my gym and we can spar. I'll knock you the fuck out. I don't care about none of that boxing shit. I'm talking about dog on dog. Keep CYP off of you. This strong ass nigga who can take a punch and loves getting punched. I'm coming at you. If you make it up out of there, I'll give you $500. You make it up out of there. I'm knocking you out, Troy, because you talk too much. I don't care about all this boxing talk. I'm telling you, as an athlete, as a master trainer, a real master trainer, not somebody who says it, I'm certified master. Troy, I will beat you up, and you probably won't fight because you probably can't get cleared by no doctor. I noticed that about some of y'all. Y'all know y'all can't get a doctor's clearance, so you be talking shit about people because you know you can't get a doctor's clearance. Stop hiding behind a doctor. Stop hiding behind a doctor because these shots cure more than COVID.
You may feel like it's your time.
I don't know if CYP could fight, but he just gave Troy a tongue lashing. Woo.
Man, damn, Troy. Somebody hit him with the counter.
Damn, CYP.
Hey, yo, what you mean you don't know if he could fight? Like, he ain't post footage of a whole fight, bro. You seen my man CYP get down? You did. You literally critiqued the film, but whatever. We gonna move on because Roy Jones.
Right. I said he's pretty good. That's right.
Roy Jones did some critiquing as well from my co-host on the panel that was talking about Shakur's distance. Roy Jones, Marco's favorite fighter, has this to say.
Very good fighter, but you got to learn, and I will hope he will pay attention to this because this is going to mean a lot for him. Mm-hmm. His feet are good, but sometimes they take him too far out of range to be able to come back and counter. Mm-hmm. The last guy he fought, the guy was a good puncher, so when he was jumping back, he was jumping too far back out of range to where he couldn't come back and get something right away. You understand me? And for the fans, it starts to look bored.
That's how I'd say. I feel like he was running.
He really ain't running. He just don't understand that distance. Somebody got to teach him, and I would teach him if they brought him to me and teach him.
So shout out to ATS Fights, but as you can see,
feet are important. Yes, so feet are important, right?
And they say Shakur don't understand distance. The main thing you think he do got.
No. He said sometimes he takes himself out of distance.
Too far back,
punch. So it's not the fact that he don't understand it. At points, he takes himself out of it, not all the time, but sometimes. And
he leaves himself
to this point, it has made him a very, very good defensive fighter. Does not get hit a lot.
Hey, remember that I was insinuating that there might be Big Trouble in Little China with Clarissa Shields. That's a throwback to an old movie. You got to be old. To Clarissa Shields and Salida. Clarissa just tweeted, people will literally take the food out of your mouth and eat it if given the opportunity. Now, I don't know. That could be a family member. That could be a boyfriend, husband. But remember, I think there's something up.
Come on, man. Come on.
There's something up there.
Cash App ain't clear. Keep Shakur away from Roy Jones, man. Roy Jones messed up David Benavidez last fight. Keep Shakur away from Roy.
How you going to blame Roy?
You guys are disrespectful.
He blaming Roy. We got RRT Boxing with another one. Actually, we read that. It's all good, though. We got N Conquest, $2. No words, all love, salute. Cool Dude Jones, $10. Shakur has shown to be susceptible to feints and is by nature a very tentative fighter. He will use his feet, but I think Tank will eventually catch up with him in the second half and stop him. Emperor Mitty back with another 5. How can Tank stop Shakur when he couldn't even stop Pitbull Cruz in the ring? Loudly crying face twice. Shakur about to piss everyone off in this fight. 2 boxing emojis, 2 key emojis. This is why it's a great fight. See, with Loma, we didn't think that. with Loma, we weren't split. Loma, people thought, yeah, he's good. He's a Hall of Famer, but he's old. Tank should knock him out.
Yeah.
Willie Hannibal, welcome to the prospect level. Salute to you, Willie, because right now, it's actually open to subscribers, so that really means you truly want to be a supporter. Salute, salute, salute. We got Ryzen Flight Jr. All right, Ryzen Flight Jr. $5, celebrating his 5th super chat on live stream. He says, let's just put it out there. If Tank cannot get the knockout, can he win by points? We might see Tank box this time with both hands, pit bull fight. I'm excited. I'm an excited casual, excuse me. I think he still could win because, again, like you said, he fought in the pit bull fight with one hand and really boxed well. So imagine with 2 hands, man. We got Q from Newark, $5. He must be one of them fighters that can teach, but can't do it because he's a former fighter and ain't do much. But Kerr don't know boxing and a 3-weight world champ. Oh, shots fired at Troy. Stay trim. Welcome to the prospect level. And again, salute to you because it's open to subscribers. So we appreciate you, my friend. We appreciate you. We are going out to Decatur, Georgia's own Lids Low.
TBV, what happening, man?
What's happening?
Hey, man, I'm excited like a motherfucker, shouted. I just want to say, first off, shout out to Lomo for not taking the Tank fight so we can enjoy this great fight coming up. And second, to the cat that I don't know who he is, no disrespect, champ. The one, Mike, if you ain't gonna take that $200 offer, I'd take that offer. We can goddamn bet on the day of the fight. We can send the money to Mike, you know what I'm saying, cash out, and we can make that thing work. I got Shakur Stevenson, 12-round decision. I would say unanimously, but I don't know who the judges is yet, so I'm going to say 2 out of the 3. But that's my call. I'm out there counting. I love everybody keep calling in. Shout out to everybody. I don't give a fuck who you go for. I'm out there counting.
All right. We got Ahmed. What up? If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. What's up, Ahmed?
Yes, nice, man. How's it going?
All good.
Yo, I got a couple of questions, but some of these guys just sound like...
poor Regis. Hold on, brother. I'm going to restart your time. Man, Regis fight canceled, bro, unless they find him a replacement. Jack Catterall's injured, according to Mike Coppinger of ESPN. The August 24th fight versus Regis is now postponed in Manchester. This is sad. This is what sucks about boxing, bro. There's no replacement. That's why we need teams. Like, look, my man is injured. They need to slide somebody in. Regis was training his heart out for this fight. Damn, that's bogus. Go ahead, Ahmed.
Yeah. I just see that. What was it? Less than, I think, over 3 weeks left till the fight as well. Yeah, that's bad luck for progress. I was going to ask you a couple of questions, but I think a lot of these Tank fans are going a bit overboard with the resume because I don't think his resume is great, but I would say he's better than Shakur Stevenson's resume because I don't think Stevenson's resume is that good outside maybe the Valdez fight. And if you want to give him De Los Santos, then those are 2 wins. Maybe there's a couple of other names you could add if you want, but I don't think Stevenson's got a better resume, although his biggest win was quite impressive, the Valdez one. I was going to go on to to Gervonta because the problem is a lot of people seem to go on about the Frank Martin fight, but I don't think he looked that good until the stoppage. And we haven't seen him fight someone on this level. Even if he fought a guy like Tevin Farmer or more recently Devin Haney, then we could have got more of a better engagement. But I think if Stevenson does what he normally does for 12 rounds, unless they rob him, I think Stevenson should win. The question is, can he do that? Because I kind of agree. I think Gervonta's IQ is a bit underrated because the way he knocked out Frank Martin, that wasn't a typical knockout puncher just going in there and knocking the guy out. He kind of set it up and he got him onto the ropes and kind of walked him onto a couple of very good shots. So that's the only intrigue, I think, for Tank. If he can do that, then he should win. If he can't do that, then I think there's a high probability he probably loses. What do you think about the pay-per-view buys? Because I know Tank's last fight didn't do well, but do you reckon this could crack
How
more
is
than 500K?
how is 350 not well when no one else is doing that? Loma never did 350 in his life.
Loma's not the face of boxing, though. I think Canelo and Tank are the two guys in America that are being talked about the face of boxing.
All
I don't know. I
right.
heard
Well,
that number
Canelo did 3 some change with Liam. And Liam was a world champion.
10 years ago.
Yeah, Liam was a world champion. Frank is not.
What about Canelo's last fight? Canelo's last fight did more than Tank and Frank Martin.
I mean,
But that
Canelo's
had
last fight,
Benavidez.
his last fight was what, 500,000, if that? So like Tank does 350 with Frank.
That's what I'm saying.
Again, but Tank did 350 with Frank. Canelo did 500,000 with Jaime, another former champ.
Do you reckon? Yeah. Do you reckon this fight could do more than 500K then? Or
Absolutely. This should do double what he did with Frank. Easy.
You may feel like it's
Thanks for taking my call.
I'm not joking. I think this easily should be able to do double what it did with Frank. Like, come on. If you're going to do 350 with Frank, how the hell? Shakur brings something to the table. He's got a silver medal. He's got years in the sport, years fighting on Top Ring. He brings a fan base. Like, the dude sells tickets in his hometown. You know, there's no way, that he brings nothing.
This dance partner era, this is one of the perfect dance partners for Gervonta Tank Davis.
Word. Julio Guzman with the $5. I know it's a pipe dream, but I'd like Tank versus Shakur at the convention hall in Atlantic City, closer to Baltimore and Newark. That is a pipe dream because of the money, but I hear what you're saying. You feel me? We going out to Big If. What up? Discord. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to smash that thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed, please do so. We've gotten to that goal of 226,000. That was fast. That was amazing. That's the speed I like. So now we got to get to 227,000 because it's on to the next one. Big If, what up?
What up, man? You hear me?
Yep.
I don't know. I hear a little echo, but hopefully I'm goody, man.
You
Yo,
good.
salute to Ness, man. Salute to the panel. Salute to Connecticut Marco. Salute to Two-Tone. Yo, hello?
Peace.
Yeah, that's not me though. I don't know. But yeah, salute to everybody, man. But the show's interesting today, man. The calls were funny. CYP, I was jacking you till you versus Gervonta. But versus Troy, you say you gonna knock him out, son? Like, come on, son. You bugging, son. You know too much, B. Like, we seen your footage, man. That footage is not valid, B. Like, you know what I mean? You was the same thing Troy was talking about, the same thing that you were doing in the footage, man. You was moving back in straight lines, and you was going way out of range like Troy. And if you gotta hop back in from out of range to get to Troy, you might get timed and boom, don't be like, yo, lay off Troy. I know, whatever we feel about his achievements in boxing and all that, but he's just speaking straight up on boxing knowledge, man. But salute to everybody. But yo, you boxing hipsters, man, y'all weird, son. Like, this is the fight we be asking for. We want Tank to step up to all these fights, and people calling in talking about they're not jacking the fight. Like, yo, y'all bugging, son. This is a good fight. Tank, it's up to Tank to cut off the ring. I don't care if Shakur comes in and he's trying to run, like y'all say. It's up to Tank to do that. And Tank has the boxing IQ. He showed us time and time again that he could definitely do that, man. He's kind of like Floyd. You don't need to go back to the corner to get like the decisive adjustments and all that, man. He adjusts to split to like your patterns in like split seconds. So I trust Tank to like pull it off, but I'm still jacking my man Mike. I think if Kerr comes in with the right plan, he might pull the okie doke and switch it, man. You never know. Hopefully he does something historic, man. But this is the fight I'm looking for. I'm wondering if Big Turk is behind this, man. I know Ness, you probably got all the info, but it's a fight I'm looking for. Yo, Kerr, go crazy with the promotions. Do not slack off right now because you got the fight. Go crazy, be the heel. You know what I mean? Do all the things that people want you to do. And I'm looking forward to the fight, man. Great fight. I'm excited. Boxing fans should not be disappointed with this fight. And I'm out, man. Peace.
Peace. They said they seen CYP footage. That footage, man.
I mean, it wasn't awful, but Troy's an actual fighter, so.
Nah, but I
Yeah,
get what he's saying. CYP smothered himself with a professional boxer.
Yeah, and
That
Troy is a lot smaller
might
than CYP,
that
right?
might play out differently, but that's what I was gonna say. Troy's a lot smaller than CYP, so
But
there
that
is the size advantage for CYP. So the smothering might play to CYP's advantage in this particular
from
fight because styles make fights.
from my experience, the size doesn't really mean anything when there's an experience difference, but sometimes.
I mean, you got to factor in the eye. I don't know. I don't know this Troy spar with that eye, but that was a good counter by
Right.
CYP to throw out there that like if you can't fight for medical reasons, don't talk like you can fight.
You may feel like it's your time,
But it ain't your time.
but it's not your time.
Can't be calling Troy out with the eye, B.
I mean,
Yeah.
Troy calls everybody out with the eye. Orlando,
True.
he don't ask you to fight, but he tell you don't know shit about boxing, and your opinion don't matter. Orlando, what up?
What's good, y'all? Yeah, I definitely got Tank. Yo, Ness, you think I'm not sure that like would it be a stretch to say Shakur might open up as a favorite on the betting line?
I don't think so, but
I feel like Shakur was like in terms of the odds. I feel like they're gonna make Shakur the favorite.
Nah, impossible. I think it'll be if it's gonna be close, it's gonna be Crawford Bud close. Same person, Crawford Earl close. But I don't see how Shakur opens up the favorite. No disrespect. I'm not hating. I'm just saying. Tank has demonstrated IQ and remarkable power. Power that carries late, power that's in the early. I mean, I don't know. It's just hard to make Shakur the favorite.
Yeah, like I said, I got Tank. In terms of pay-per-view buys, I think it'll do similar to what Bud and Earl did. I don't think this is gonna do like Ryan Tank numbers. I don't think it's gonna come close to that. What was that, 1.2? So I'll probably say this will probably do like anywhere between like 500 to 700,000, somewhere in that range. And yeah, I think Shakur. I'm gonna sound like a hater, but Shakur's defense is so overrated, bro. Like he's a good defensive fighter, but you're so good on defense because you don't have much offense. Like you just stay on the defensive the entire time. Like considering how quote unquote good he is on defense, he's a poor counterpuncher because he doesn't really he just stays on defense and then waits to take his turn. He rarely throws counter punches. Like I think people are like running with this logic that Shakur's going to let his hands go more when he gets in there with better talent. But it's like you're going to get in there. You don't let your hands go now, and now you're going to get in there with the best fighter you ever fought and also the hardest puncher you ever fought. And now you're going to let your hands go? Like, I got to see it to believe it. But that's my call.
I mean, what we do have is that he did not spar De Los Santos, and he has sparred Tank. He has sparred Tank now. Now, for Tank fans, Tank came out on Twitter and said that he cracked Shakur. And he also came out on Twitter and said things like, what does it matter, all that boxing, when I punch you in the face? So, we got...
Bro, you got 16-ounce gloves.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. If you could have that confidence with 16s, imagine with 8s. CYP counter.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. You know what y'all should do? Because a lot of y'all stalk the fight, but if you look at points boxing, you can't knock anybody out. And you cannot. It's illegal. You will get disqualified and you could be fined. So when you judging a fight on sparring versus points boxing, if I can't do what I would do to you. If you think that going back in a straight line, if you get in a street fight, there is no cone set up. You can go wherever the fuck you want to go. All you got to do is make sure you win. Back far as I want to when there's no ropes. If there's ropes, you don't go back because you run into the ropes. No ropes, you go backwards. If you watch the fight closely, there was a time he got hit with a 1-2. Referee jumps in front of me, says, not so hard. He is rocked. He's walking back to his corner when the fight's still going. I walk up to him and I don't hit him. You know why I don't hit him? Because I don't know dude. I don't want to get disqualified. And the rules are don't knock him out. If that was regular sparring, I would have knocked him out when he was buzzed. That's what I'm telling you, Troy. Bring your ass to a gym. I don't want no referee breaking it up. Not for me and not for you. None of us. If I get dropped, I get dropped. If you get dropped, you get dropped. Some of y'all just don't be making no sense. If it's points boxing, there are no knockouts. So if a dude is a knockout puncher, he's not going to look like a knockout puncher. That's not what he's supposed to be doing. I'm in there to get some work in, to test my endurance and to see how good I can be round after round at this fucking weight. That's it. That's it. Now, if y'all really want to see some fighting, then y'all know what y'all can really do. Y'all know what y'all can really do. Or you can say, Troy, since you're such a good boxer, go spar CYP and show him what boxing is when that big old dude is coming at you. Let's see if you can throw him off of you. Let's see if you can take those rights and them lefts that he throws. Let's just see. Maybe he can beat me in sparring, or maybe he can get knocked. He can get knocked out. And Marco, if you think that that's the difference, I've seen you box too. I'm 40, you 44. We're in the same age range. I'll whoop your ass too.
47.
I've seen you in the ring, Marco. You're like a guy who likes boxing. So you go in there, you do like funny boxing and shit. But I also saw an actual fight of yours. You look like shit in that fucking fight, and your opponent was trash. But I don't call in and say that about you because maybe that's not your thing. Maybe you just want to talk boxing. Maybe you don't really want to box. I don't want to be a boxer, but I can guarantee you this. Ain't nobody who said nothing about me could actually beat me up. Y'all need CYP to put on gloves and headgear to keep it from picking you up and slamming you on your fucking head. So you might have a chance, but somebody got to take it. I got a gym. We got a ring. Just come down here. We can video. Y'all know me. I'll videotape it. I ain't got no problem showing it live.
Why
Whatever
you
happens,
getting
happens.
disrespectful with me? I didn't say shit about you.
No, I'm saying I don't want to fight
What you say you do to Marco?
I don't want to fight
that?
you. No, I'm not going to fight you because I don't think you can fight. But if you're going to critique other
No,
people's
I'm
boxing,
asking you, why you
then
getting
you should be
disrespectful
better
with
at
me?
boxing.
I didn't even say shit about you.
Because you're not good at boxing either. That's why. Marco, you're not good either.
What you say you do to him, CYP? What you say?
Wow.
Man, with no gloves, I will
That's
kick
too
Mario's
bad.
head off his.
I
will
liked
kick
you two
Mario's
up
head
until
into a
now.
field goal.
It's all
I
good.
will kick his head up. I would kick his head like a field goal if there was no goddamn gloves. Cut it out. Marco too corny to beat me up. But Marco, I'm asking, if you're gonna be talking about somebody boxing, at least you be better at boxing too, because your footage sucks too.
That's the bell.
Damn,
CYP.
Some that's some LA niggas right there.
That's some insecure shit right there.
That's LA. That's that Cali.
He went Kendrick on you, man. Damn.
I don't know what he did, but that's insecurity running off at the mouth right there.
That G-Von. You fucking ducked the fight, G-Von. Real Jose. Willie Hannibal, $2. How do I call in? The link's right there to join Discord or Twitter Spaces. Willie?
What up?
What up, Jose?
Not much. I'll keep it short. Man, I'm gonna roll with Shakur. I got him by decision. I think. I mean, as long as you don't. I mean, yeah, it's gonna be an interesting fight. I think the tools and the pop. His skill level is so high that he has enough power to keep Tank away. It'll just come down to if Tank can land that one punch. But if he doesn't, he's getting outboxed. I got Shakur unanimous decision. And then this weekend, I'm gonna take Bud by knockout. I got Pitbull. I'm gonna go with Jared, Andy Cruz, Andy Ruiz, and I think that's it. Fucking yeah, man, that's my call. How much does fucking CYP with? Well, nah, he's 40. He's old. I'm like, I'd beat his ass if he was in my weight class. You guys would have to pay me. But that's my call, bro.
Whoa.
And when you in the trenches, it's cool to shoot them bullets. How you gonna defend yourself when them bullets coming back?
Who said that? Is that Shakur?
Tank,
man.
Tank.
What the hell? I told you he
I don't
watched
know,
highlights.
man.
I told you he watched highlights.
Shut up.
Hey, has Tank ever lied? Tank ain't never lied, man. Tank said he
Tank
told
converted your ass. That's what Tank did. He done converted you. You his biggest fan now. Talking about I ain't nobody's fan. You a Tank fan.
I'm nobody's fan. Respectfully.
Tell that to Benavidez when you was with him Saturday. Tip, what up? Tip.
Yo,
what up, man? Bomb first.
Y'all on the LA shit.
Man, we about to. You gonna get back to us, man. Cliff, what up? I here slowing shit down. It's pinned. It's pinned. I'm gonna re-put it. I'm gonna pin it again, but it should be pinned in the chat. Player, Himalaya. What up, Cliff?
What up? This shit hilarious today. Giovanni, CYP gangster again now. He back all in his glory now. Giovanni let this nigga go. Now he
You
did
let
that
him go.
crazy.
Stop blaming G. You said you wanted CYP, man. You went out here and got locked up, man. Get out of here. Blaming Gvon. And it's not Giovanni. It's Gvon.
I ain't let shit go. Hey yo, motherfucker, man. Yo, tell the community, go fund me. Everybody put in $2 and I'll be there.
What? Gvon already said you could have his
90 seconds.
His fees. He said you put it to a new fighter. That's you. Now all you got to do is get there.
All I gotta do is get there.
I mean, yeah.
That's it. What about my book? Then I gotta get the book.
You gotta get the book, but we can't do that for you. I mean, what, you want the $80 for that too? Man, I see how you eat, man. You ain't broke. You eating good steak regularly.
Lawyer fees, bro.
I got a lot of bills and shit going on right now. But anyways, let's talk about this Shakur shit, man. A lot of y'all niggas is talking like casuals. It's gonna be a good fight. Y'all gotta understand that this is a chess match. Everybody should be excited about it to see how Tank is gonna move his pieces around that board to unlock Shakur and get to him and hit him and hurt him. We ain't never seen it done before. So watch it. This fight, it should be everybody should be excited about it. We shouldn't be getting one phone call that's saying this is not a good fight or Shakur's boring or whatnot. This is what it's about: the boxer versus the puncher. And Tank is more than just a puncher; he's a boxer puncher. I just can't wait to see how he deals with Shakur and everything that happens. Is he gonna let Shakur water down the fight and make it boring? Or is he gonna corner him and get to him like he did Frank and everybody else? This shit is a great fight. We've been waiting for it. Devin
You may
couldn't do
feel
it.
like it's
Now
your
we got
time,
Shakur. Let's
but
get
it's
it.
not your time.
Hey, yeah.
We got line 6. What up? Line 6. Tommy. H-Town.
What up, Ness? Can you hear me?
Yep.
H-Town, baby. Man, shout out CYP, trainer of the millennium, fighter of the decade. Hey, man, does it all, man. Can't hate on him. Track star, gym owner, best family man, best father, best friend, best advisor, best competitive eater, best guy on a diet. The best, bro. Just the best. Excellence. Man, dog, he done whoop Ness, whoop Troy, whoop Marco. Can't hate on that man, bro. I'm just happy I'm in Texas, dog. Could just chill in Texas safe from that menace. But anyways, hey, man, if you ain't happy about this, man, you just a Tank fan that's scared of him to lose that O. Shakur gonna get them opening rounds because just Tank just, even though he was trying to be the hunter against he just fought Frank Martin. I mean, he still got his ways where he lets people get off on him, man, and he's trying to find his opening. But there's only going to be so many opportunities in that fight, and once he gets them 6 rounds down and he gets about
maybe round 8. Once it hits round 8, and if Shakur's up on the cards, them openings are gonna be closed, and it's time to get that win with that jab. Bro, I don't know, man. It's gonna be a lot of sad Tank fans throwing beer, throwing their energy drink, throwing their purses, stomping their heels. Talking about Shakur's born. I can't believe they gave him the win. That's bullshit. But yeah, man, this is the best fight we could do, man. It should do. I think it might do 800,000. That's what you think.
I mean, I say at least double what Frank did.
Somebody said Dan Rafael said it's not happening. I don't know if that's true.
Oh, that would be sucky.
Dan Rafael.
That's what somebody just said in the chat. I can't confirm it, but that's what somebody said.
And I was about to say this is gonna be a perfect Thanksgiving, man.
Yeah, right.
Dan Rafael is reporting. He says, "I'm told by 2 people who would be involved in this. No, excuse me. That would be involved that this is not true."
Oh boy.
Who's that? Floyd. That's probably Floyd just out there.
I just asked Coach Kenny. He didn't respond to me yet, but
that's horrible.
Hey, Marco, I hope you learn your lesson, man. Don't ever talk about boxing again.
Yeah, no, I know. I don't know what I'm doing.
Man.
I don't know what came over me today. Must be all the steroids. I don't know.
Dan bust everybody's bubble right now. This is crazy.
Everybody get off the line. Everybody get off the show. You can't be a fan.
Cut the show, Ness. It's done.
No, it's over. It's over.
I think they wanted Dan to want to make the announcement or so. I think there's some hating going on. I still believe it's a go. This damage control, musty energy.
Musty energy.
Well, hopefully Kenny will get back to me.
Or they could be waiting for that devastating knockout from Isaac Pitbull Cruz on Saturday.
According to Dan, he said, I asked a third source, because remember, the tweet I just said said he asked 2 people. Now he's saying he asked a third source just now who would be directly involved if it was true, and the response was, quote unquote, not at all.
That's cap. That's cap.
Damn.
That's cap. That's cap.
Mwah, mwah. Where's my sad music at, man? Where's the sad music? Sad, please.
Dan capping.
Why? Just tell me why. Why? It would have been a perfect,
That sounds more like horror music, but okay.
What?
That sounded like horror movie music.
Whatever, bro.
Like somebody's about to.
Tip, what's your thoughts on the fight that we thought was happening and now is no longer happening, but we hope is still happening and Two Tone believes is happening?
Yeah. See, I know what it really was. Shout out to Dan Rayfield, man. See, this was all a distraction. It was all a distraction. IFL put this distraction out because that weak-ass fight over on Matchroom between Regis Prograis and
how does that help that?
The other dude name.
How does that help that?
Because you know how people were calling in to complain about how Caleb Plant and McCumbee got canceled. They didn't want to report that Regis and I even forgot dude's name. What's dude's name again? Jack Catterall got canceled. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is, man. See, I know the UK tricks, bro. I know the UK tricks, man. See, they out here, they pull employees, man. They pull employees. It is what it is. You know, they doing all that. And, you know, it just goes to show, too, that Tank is just the face of boxing, man, because this Tuesday, and you know what I'm saying, we still not talking about Terrence Bud Crawford. Like, what is really going on, man?
But no one ever said Bud was the face of boxing. So, like, you just being a wordsmith.
Nah, I'm just saying Crawford ain't as big as people think he is. You know what I'm saying? Like, where all them dudes that said Crawford and Earl was like the biggest fight of the millennium or some shit? You know what I'm saying? Where them dudes at? Like, where the dudes who was champion that fight last year? You know what I'm saying? Like, why they not in support of this fight? You know what I'm saying? Ain't like Terrence Crawford a superstar or something now? He was on SmackDown twice. You know, I'm confused here, bro. You know, he was on SmackDown. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Floyd Joy Mayweather, man. You know what I'm saying? He was on pay-per-view. You know, he ain't really had to do SmackDown on Friday night. You know, he was on Monday Night Raw, the real show. You know, the real big boy show. But yeah, man. I just had to show my respect, man, because y'all not giving Bud enough respect right now. But like we over here talking about Tank and Shakur, when we really should be talking about Terrence Bud Crawford and Israel Madramal, you know, and that fight they got coming up on Saturday night, you know, that nobody's really talking about. So I'm here to talk about it, you know, because we talking about Tank and Shakur. I don't know why, bro. We should be talking about the undisputed champion moving up to 54. You know what I'm saying? We should be talking about how Jermell Charlo, you know what I'm saying, is talking about how he's coming back to the ring, man. We should be talking about all these hypotheticals that are about to go down at 100. Hey, stop playing with my boy, man. Lines only. You know, we back. Big Charlo coming back. Little
I
Charlo
don't think
coming
so.
back. We got to shut it down.
I know he put out a tweet, but I don't think that's going to happen.
You capping.
Marcos, trust me, bro. Trust me, bro. The
I'm
boys
saying
are,
I'd like it to, but I
You
don't.
capping.
You think you could?
we
Which
should
Charlo?
be we should be
Who
talking
cares?
about
Either
we should be talking about
Hennessy or
some Blair
Hypnotic?
Cobbs, man. Why we not talking about
Jermell.
Blair Cobbs? We should have Blair Cobbs on the show right now.
Hypnotic.
You know what I'm saying? Seeing what's up with Blair Cobbs. It's crazy, man. We over here talking about tanking Shakur. Like, bro, nobody's entertained by Shakur. Nobody wants to see Shakur. You know? Like, run it. Like, people want to, like, really talk about how the way Shakur is going to perform. We know how Shakur is going to perform. There's going to be nothing different, bro.
You may feel like
You know what I'm saying? Like, we seen in his last fight. Listen, the dude doesn't know how to come forward, bruh. He doesn't know how to come forward. Tank is going to be on the back foot off the gate, and he's going to do that intentionally to make this mother come forward. And it's going to look real bad for Shakur, bro, because he's going to get counted all night. He can't stand in the pocket with Tank. He can't trade blows with him. He don't punch hard enough. You know what I'm saying? It's just a mismatch all around. And like I said before, like if that fight does get made, man, yo, Shakur gonna deactivate every social media platform possible, bro. Like it's gonna be a bad day, man. You know what I'm saying? Like Jersey better put the sirens on, bro, because it's gonna be hectic out there. Like it's really gonna be hectic, man. Ness, you might not even want to go back to Jersey after that fight. Honestly, it's gonna look real bad, man. But yeah, shout out to Big Baby. You know what I'm saying? You had a great run, bro. You know what I'm saying? Bacoli will be upsetting you this Saturday, you know, and then we could talk about the real American heavyweight, and that is Richard Torres, because we really have no faith in these Ohio fighters. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't put our faith in Adrian Broner, he let us down. We don't put our faith in Duke Reagan, he let us down. We don't put our
Kelly
faith
Pavlik.
in yeah, a lot of thank you, Marco. You know what I'm saying? There's too many Ohio fighters that let us down. And we all know that Big Baby is emotional. And you know what I'm saying? You can't bring your emotions to this fight. And we know you've visibly been carried in your last two bouts. You know what I'm saying? Like when you get touched, you know what I'm saying? These dudes hold back. And I'm telling you, if you want to win some money this weekend, bet your money on Bacoli because he's going to knock this kid out. I'm telling you now, he's going to knock him out. And then everybody's going to look shocked and surprised when I've been saying over the last year, yo, Martin carried him. That last dude he just fought carried him. The dude didn't even let his hands go. Like why? Like, bro, man, listen, man, it's your caller of the year, your self-proclaimed caller of the year, the Cotty, you know what I'm saying? Like Clarissa calls herself the GOAT. It's the Cotty, man. You know what I'm saying? This weekend we got Terrence Bud Crawford.
Just to be clear, I didn't mean Kelly Pavlik let us down, because that's my man. I thought he had a great career, but I know he had some losses, but just be clear with that one.
Oh, no, but I'm just saying, Marcos, all Ohio fighters let us down. Sean Porter let us down. You know
Sean Porter had a great career. I mean, yeah, he has some losses, but nobody ever beat Sean Porter convincingly. Like, he was competitive in every fight against the best generational talent.
Name an Ohio fighter that didn't let you down in a big moment.
Boom Boom Mancini. That's probably all I got. Pavlik, I mean, when Pavlik beat Jermaine Taylor, that was a huge upset.
you may feel like it's your time, but it's
really
not
every
your
fighter
time.
lets you down because almost nobody doesn't. You know, everybody loses. Almost everybody loses at least once. So.
Yeah, man. Y'all should be talking about it should be more buzz for the Terrence Bud Crawford fight. Should be more buzz.
Man, that was what I was going with. And I don't want to do it for the second show because I feel like that's a morning show subject. So yeah, maybe we do like Hot Rod and Andy Cruz and like someone else for tonight, and then we leave, Bud for tomorrow, and then like Pitbull for the next day. We
Aaron
got
Pryor,
Chad
that's
in
right.
Canada.
I
Aaron Pryor.
apologize.
You bringing up Aaron Pryor's at?
Yeah, nah, he's from Ohio, and he only had one loss when he was older and on crack. So that he was one of the greatest fighters who ever lived.
Chad
What's up,
is
guys?
on you.
You hear me okay?
Loud and.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think it's funny that as much as I agreed with a lot of what Tip said about Tank versus Shakur, I think it's funny that he's asking, like, why are we talking about Tank and Shakur during Bud's fight week? But then he brings up Mel. I mean, why are we going to talk about, like, Mel's the last thing I want to think about this week. And Mel, going back to 54, last I checked, he's still the lineal champion at 54. So, I guess he's still feels like he's probably still got some something to prove there, something to worth defending. I don't know what his plan would be going back to 54. But anyway, guys, Tank and Shakur, I'm so down with the fight. Like, I really hope it comes through and it happens. And I mean, if it took Loma canceling it for this fight to happen, then maybe it was all meant to be. This is long overdue, this fight. I feel like everyone's been wanting this for a while. I think Tank will win the fight. That's just my thought. As far as Shakur is a master of many things, but the bottom line is to win the fight, he's going to have to engage, I think, honestly, I think if Shakur wins, it's going to be a nasty win. Like Tip said, why should we expect any different? I think if he wins, he's going to stink it out in a way that we've never seen before. Otherwise, I got Tank winning. I just don't see what Shakur's shown us other than some really great mastery of his movement and the sport, but to a fault at this point. I feel like he admires his work too much, and he doesn't have that killer instinct in there. Tank's going to show everybody the difference.
Real quick,
from
sorry
that,
to cut
I'm
you off,
super.
but Kenny just responded to me, and he said it's not true.
Damn.
Oh, you mean? Wait a sec. What do you mean, though? It's not true that the fight's
Coach
happening?
Kenny, who is Tank's trainer, said that he is not fighting Shakur. That's not true. He just literally just texted me.
God, man, I hate boxing so much. Why do we watch boxing? Why do we do this to ourselves, guys? Why do we afflict do we like pain? We must like pain being boxing fans, right? God damn. I gotta go. Bye.
They crashed out.
Damn, that
Line
sucks.
6 read.
Crashed out.
You trying to get people to do something
Hey,
dangerous,
can you
man.
hear me, guys?
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Hey, man, that sucks that fight's not happening because I was going to call and say I got Shakur easily by unanimous decision. But I wanted to call to get at my man CYP. Hey, CYP, if you listening, bro, I'd throw a counterpunch for you, man. Stop coming on here capping for other
You
people.
may feel like it's
You
your
need to
time,
be capping for Bruce,
but
bro.
it's not.
Like, that's what you need to be having all that crazy-ass energy you got for. Have that energy for Boots. Stop worrying about Marco and Troy and come on here and talk about Boots, CYP. Like, you a good talker, man. So show some love to Boots and stop wasting your damn energy talking about dumb shit. That's my call on now. This motherfucker is pissing me off. Show Boots some respect.
Damn. They're crashing out.
Is this?
I think they're bluffing.
Are people trying to lie, or is this clip being spread of a woman fighting a man really in the Paris games?
I have no idea. I saw Ryan Garcia tweet that. I don't know what's going on.
I don't want to
None of my
screen
business.
share this shit if it's not true. So I'm gonna put it in the pre-pro. Y'all let me know. We got Capicu. What it do? I mean, CYP, you got a counterpunch courtesy of Supermax. But you not on the line. I don't know if you're listening, but you got a counterpunch courtesy of Supermax. In the meantime, Cappy Q. What it do?
Hey, what's going on, gentlemen? What's going on? Yeah, man, it sucks that it's not gonna happen. This fight was a dope concept. I wanted to see this fight. It's one of the fights that we've been calling for. So I was excited that this was finally gonna happen. But obviously, we know now that it's not gonna happen. So, but I was definitely leaning for Shakur. I thought Shakur was gonna easily beat Davis. I think he got enough pop to keep him at bay, to make Gervonta Davis think twice before coming in. Um, you kind of talked about already what fights we can kind of compare him fighting. This having Shakur, a mutual opponent, not a mutual opponent, but a similar opponent to how Gervonta would have fought him. And I can't even think of any. The only guys I could think that were aggressive towards Shakur were maybe Pitufo, Valdez. Um, those are guys that are kind of similar and potentially making a fight go his way. That's the way I would see Shakur kind of fight him. On a back foot, kind of just boxing, picking. I don't think we saw that Shakur anytime Shakur gets cracked, he kind of goes, he runs away. I don't want to say run away, but he stops from exchanging punches. They'll exchange for a little bit, but the minute he gets cracked, he tends to kind of stop what he's doing and back up and get to that back foot. So again, interesting fight. Fighters want to see this fight. Fans want to see this fight. So I'm a little disappointed that it's not going to happen. In the meantime, what do we expect? Where do we think? What paths are they going to take? Is it Cepeda the fight that they're going to take? Who else can be out there to make these fights happen? I don't know. This is a fight that needs to happen at this point in time. Teofimo's at 40, so I don't think nobody's going to go up there to fight Teofimo. Those are the only fights we want to see as fans. So I just can't see anything happening but this. What do y'all think? Who will be besides Stevenson? Who do y'all think that will be a proper opponent for Davis to kind of step out that shadow of not fighting anybody?
Pitbull too.
Nah.
So there's a storyline there. We got to see it. Storyline.
The only storyline that has is that he supposedly hurt his hand. And he still beat him with one hand. So we're gonna see what that fight is. Just Tank sit down on his shots now. He's gonna unleash on him. So again, we're holding on to Pitbull because he looks good. He's been looking good his last couple fights, besides the Giovanni fight. And we're thinking that he's a knockout puncher. He's knocked out a Rolly, and a guy like Rolly that we feel like we know that he's mediocre. And that's it. The next highlight to that was the forget his name, the Mendoza brother, I think he is. Forget his name. There's two brothers in there, but that was his last highlight reel knockout. So I don't know. I don't think Pitbull. I think he would have to go to 140.
You may feel like
Fight
it's your
guys at
time,
140 to actually
but
make
it's
his
not your
name
time.
feel like at 130, 135.
That's the
Unless you're
bell,
gonna go
champ.
armor, right?
Counterpunch, CYP, courtesy of Super Mix.
What up?
You.
Shout out to H-Town calling me a competitive eater. Like, man, you must have been on the phone too long because I don't know where that one came from. That was a weird one. Now, everything else was kind of cool, but I'm the competitive eater. Man, you eat through your mouth and a feeding tube at the same time. Like, you cut that out. And to my man, Lion Reed, dog, look, listen, I love Boots, dog. He's part of the Army. It's Wilder, Tank, Charlo's, Boots. But I'm never going to be a Boots fan like you. You come off weird. You come off unintelligent. I don't want to wake up in the morning and see Boots' shoes by my bed like you do. You're weird. So miss me with that bullshit. Second, when it comes to when it come to Marco, I don't want you to misunderstand what I'm saying. I don't want Troy to misunderstand what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that Troy has a record that was mostly made in Mexico. I'm a real athlete. We know how you can go do that, and it's not that hard to do. But if you're so good at boxing, why don't you ever rank in the top 500 of your division? Cut it the fuck out. Be lucky that boxing allows real amateurs to call themselves pros, when the truth is you're a goddamn amateur. You really aren't a pro on no other level of athletics except for boxing. But remember, you didn't get paid to do it, so you really want a pro. But secondly, let's move. So stop talking shit about how good you are at boxing. Stop it. And Marco, the reason why I went in on you is because you critique my. It's not about you critiquing other people. You better or you could do better. Don't do that because
You cut out. Would you say I critique what?
Like one of the Three Stooges. Larry
You cut
Moore
out.
Curly.
I didn't hear you.
Gotcha. Grabbing people's nose and shit. You a goofy boxer. Everything that I've seen you do, people be clowning you, and I ain't never even said nothing about it until you try to critique me. See that?
Wait. What did you say? Hold on.
But reality
you
is,
cut
Marco,
out. You cut out. What did I say about you?
You called yourself an amateur before. You suck. Like, let's
Can you hear me?
real here. I'm not even trying to be funny. So if you're gonna critique me, let's just go pound for pound.
Wait.
Got off
Can
the
you hear
couch
me?
and fought on a Sunday.
I guess you can't hear me.
You fight like you should be on a runway because you fight like a girl. Like, I'm being honest with you. You're not that good at boxing to be critiquing people. Just talk about the professionals and come do all that. But don't personally talk about somebody who can personally talk about you. Because this is how you're gonna get the feedback.
Can you hear me?
I saw your footage on your left hooks. I saw you in the ring.
Me?
Marco, you're not good at boxing. So everybody want to call in and say CYP. Yeah, you look at Marco's footage and then tell me what you think. CYP out.
He couldn't hear me, could he?
CYP he couldn't hear you, or he
was just he had that roid rage. First of all, I don't even remember critiquing him. I actually like CYP. I said that. I think I said something like he gave the dude a tongue and a tongue lashing is what I said. But whatever. I would beat the juice out of CYP. I'm not even trying to say that to be funny. Like, I would literally light him up. The juice would be dripping out of him. At 47.
Damn, Ness. Yo, Ness, can y'all hear me?
I hear you.
What's the deal? I'm called in. Who was that in the white? Who you trying to match me up with?
That's CYP. He needs an opponent.
I fuck with CYP then. Let's do that shit. I seen that. I ain't gonna call him. Listen. Yeah, let's line it up.
You got your
how much you weigh, bro?
I got everything. I weigh whatever the fuck you want me to weigh.
You guys better do body testing.
Musty energy.
Nah,
Musty energy.
Good then, cause he's a master's user and you a master, so y'all perfect.
Hey, you right, Two-Tone, musty energy. I'm smoking musty energy too. You funny.
Let's go.
Hey, you Two-Tone, you don't know me, right? So you don't know shit. You don't know what the deal is. None of these motherfuckers want to fight me. None of them. I ain't even been in Border Wars yet.
What's your name?
I ain't been. My name OC. I ain't even been in Border Wars yet. Hey, Ness, you better let him see that footage.
I'm running with OC on the gang.
Yeah, you got.
I'm about to
you
show
goddamn
it.
right.
I'm about to
you
show
goddamn
it.
right.
But CYP don't duck no smoke, and you way older than CYP. How
old
are you?
OC? Marco said he might be joining Border Wars.
Listen.
Marco's a professional
fighter. Hey, check this out. I'll smoke
I'll be commentating.
CYP athletic ass.
You said what?
I'll smoke CYP athletic ass.
Oh, yeah?
Oh.
I'm working. Why y'all bothering me?
Let me get a box record count real quick.
Hell no. Man, yeah, go and check that shit out. Nah, I'm good. Get the fuck out of here.
You ain't post no new shit in the Border Wars chat?
No, I ain't posting no new shit yet, because I feel like shit. I ain't got no opponent. But I'm post something.
You got bump something up to the top, man. I can't find nothing.
Let me find you something. I'll find you something. Let me make this little delivery right quick. Then I'll shoot something up. I'll shoot something to you. Hey, where you want me to send it to? Your inbox on Facebook or Instagram or what?
Whichever
or put it on the Border Wars chat.
One you want.
Yeah, I got you. I'll put it in the chat. Yeah. Hey. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, that's CYP OC. I'm just reading the thing. I think you got too much experience for him. You heard what King said. Got too much experience for him.
Bro, CYP was just out here trying to fight Marcos with 8 professional undefeated fights. And Troy with 5 professional undefeated fights.
Wow.
And he's mad insecure because I was big up in him. It doesn't even make sense.
No, he's on you. He said Marco has no knockouts. Cut it out.
Hey, check this out. I ain't knocking CYP. I seen him. He looking a little big and a little buff and shit like that. But he awkward. He ain't got no style.
Yo, my man on the phone. Anybody who's been boxing knows that size means nothing. So you're right.
Mean nothing. Hey, means nothing. You see how he was swinging and shit? Come
Look
on,
at
man.
me. I'm skinny as
Come on,
shit.
man.
I'll lay somebody out still.
Wait. What you mean how he was swinging? I mean, talk your shit, man, because he going to say he
That
don't know
nigga,
you.
Cause he was, I know he don't know me, but listen, the way he was swinging, come on, man, I catch the shit out of dude. I fuck around and put him down. Listen,
You
I
ain't dropping
spar big.
You ain't, he was
Shit,
he was
listen,
197 in that
I don't give a fuck.
Size don't matter, Ness.
Listen to this, Ness. I didn't spar heavyweights that was going to the Olympic tryouts and all that shit, right? I hit the motherfuckers after we done sparring. They like, bro, what the fuck you got in your glove?
But what year
Nothing,
was
my
that?
hand.
But what year was that?
This was last
you
year.
47 right now. You kind of old.
It don't matter. What that mean?
Listen, this nigga doing Amazon right now, bro. This nigga OC
Yo,
ready.
I'm 47 too, man. Don't front on 47.
Okay, here go OC right here. Which one is you? You the one with the blue headgear?
Let me see. Hold on. Where you showing that on YouTube?
You the shorter dude. You the shorter dude. So it gotta be you. It gotta be you. I think you the shorter dude.
What?
Yeah, you the one with the double left hook. That was a triple left hook. You too short for CYP, man.
I'm Twitter right now.
Nah, I take it back. I think you too small for CYP.
Let me see. Hold fast, right quick.
We can't see
it.
Jump
on YouTube.
Yeah, you gonna have to look on YouTube.
Yeah,
fellas.
I'm too short for everybody. Hey, listen, I'm too short. Yeah, I'm too short for everybody, man. That don't mean nothing to me.
Oh, this a young Sean Porter right here. Okay.
No, he 47.
Oh, that's you right there? That's you in the blue?
Oh, I want to see that fight.
That's you in the blue?
Yeah.
In the blue,
You the one on the
ropes?
ropes? Oh, you the big one or the small one? You the small one,
No,
right?
I'm the small. Yeah, I'm 5'6", man. I'm only 5'6".
Damn, CYP 6'1" or 2.
That doesn't matter.
What do you mean? Dude,
you saw Paul Williams get cooked?
I could tell that this dude has fought before, so that's all he needs.
He said Amazon about to get packed up.
They packing up the boxes.
Hey, I don't work at Amazon. Listen. I'm not. Hey, I'm the business coordinator. I'm the business coordinator at FedEx, so I don't work at Amazon. Pimp, relax.
Oh.
Nah, see, FedEx, them niggas can fight too. I'm not even capping.
I don't know. I see you missing shots.
Right now.
I see you missing shots.
How big is this dude that you're sparring?
Huh?
How big is the dude that you're sparring in this clip? Oh.
He big. He big. And he like 6'1", 6'2" himself.
There you go. Nah, you can fight.
I definitely can fight. Come on, man.
You got experience too. I could tell.
Listen, I've been in the Masters division since shit.
Oh, you're 47, right? Like my age.
Yeah. I've been in the Masters division for like 4 years.
Good for you.
So listen, man. Yeah, man. Listen, ain't none of. That's why I can't get matched up with none of these dudes. They coming to USA Boxing and they novices. I can't fight none of these dudes. I mean, I'm open. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the elite level in the Masters division. They ain't fucking with me, man. Come on.
So you can't even fight CYP?
Listen. If CYP agreed to it, we can. If he agreed to it to the whatever the fuck, the LBC, to the council, Adrian know what they call it. But if he agreed to it, we can fight. Cause think about it, he might got experience, but he might not. He don't have experience under USA boxing rules though. But he might have did smokers and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So people can have experience, they just don't got experience under USA boxing. So I don't know how that goes.
Yes, pull up the CYP footage and you'll see instantly the difference.
Yeah, roll the CYP footage.
You'll instantly see the difference between somebody who's fought before and somebody who hasn't.
CYP told y'all that wasn't him at his best. That was him trying out a weight on purpose.
That's lying. Listen, no matter what weight you at, you still gonna fight like you fight. That's bullshit. That's bullshit, man.
Agreed.
Roll the CYP footage, then let the Tim Boski footage fly.
No, leave Tim Boski alone. Didn't he call in today?
Leave Tim alone. We leave it, and we waiting for the new CYP footage. He healing up the bicep, and it's gonna get crazy out here.
He healing up the bicep. That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy work. Listen, I like CYP, and I don't want to have to get on CYP ass, but.
I like him too.
If that's who I got, if that's who I got to fight, then it is what it is. It ain't personal.
Hey yo, who did
this,
personal man? At all. Who did this? Hey yo, Marco.
What happened?
Marco, you need to post this on your socials. Who did this? They gave
What is it?
Marco the 360 and the fucking Cuban? No.
What?
No.
What are you
OC,
talking
man,
about?
go back to work.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Oh, they gave
Yo,
that man
Hey,
waves.
yo, I'm gonna tell you right now.
the
I like those
community,
waves.
the community is amazing. I love
Yo, I'm
y'all.
gonna go to Turkey
This
and
shit
I'm
is
gonna bring that
banana.
picture.
Yo, the chain is crazy with the 5
That's your
o'clock.
profile picture,
He
bro.
got the 5 o'clock shadow. Hey yo, that's hilarious.
Why do I got the? I don't even wear earbuds. What is this? That's
Wow.
Yo, I like that hair though. That hairline's looking tight.
Hey yo, nah, y'all terrible. Who did this to Marco?
They said Marco Berlanga. I'm weak.
Yo, Hawk, what up? He said Marco Berlanga. That's a good one.
That's funny. I love the hair, man.
Damn.
All right, Hawk, we moving on, man. You about to get left. Big Gucci Nick, where you been at? Julio Guzman with the $5. I can see. We hear you, Big Gucci.
I can go ahead and read that Cash App.
Nah, you good. You good.
Yeah, man. What up, man? Shout out the panel. Shout out Marco. Shout out Two Tone, man. Been loving the Two Tone takes on everything, man. Yeah, man. I'm actually just chiming in, listening to CYP get at Marco right there, man. That'd be a good fight. I mean, shit, I don't even know who I got in that fight, man.
Marco said the weirdest thing. I don't know that we want to see that fight. He said he would literally beat the juices out that man. I don't know what that meant, and I don't want to watch it.
You don't know what I meant?
Hey, man. It's that experience Marco got, man. Yeah, I can see Marco winning an unanimous decision. I mean, shit, CYP a whole lot bigger, right? As far as weight.
Yeah, man, he gonna walk through them little baby hooks that Marco do. CYP
I'll
ain't
get you a baby hook.
Yo, see, you got to deal with CYP, man.
I'll line both you
See,
up.
when you lighter, you could see them punches coming a lot better from a heavier dude, and he could probably counter his ass.
When you lighter, you also can't take them shots from a heavier dude.
I mean, shit, but your reflexes are. I mean, shit, you could weave out of the punches a lot quicker too, man.
You ain't got no reflexes when CYP mauling you.
Oh my god.
Yo, Ness, I remember you was talking about that dude versus the girl. Was you talking about that one big dude? He was like 5'6", like 260 in the ring with two girls boxing. You seen that video?
Nah, I ain't see that. Hell no.
Bro, that was crazy. It was two females versus a dude inside of like a small arena, and there was like a good crowd. And then the two girls was probably like 115 pounds wet, and this dude got a big beer belly. He's like 5'6", 275, man. That shit was funny as hell to watch, man. The girls would be jumping at him at the same time, and he put her ass down, man. Combat sports has changed, man. That was a 2v1, two girls versus an old ass dude with a beer belly, man. That shit was crazy. Real quick though, weekend prediction, man. I know we talking Tank versus Shakur, man, but this is a big fight week for the pound for pound king, man. Honestly though, I'm calling him a pound for pound king, but I'm putting a lot of respect on Madrimov's name, man. I got this fight 50-50, man. He got that extensive amateur background, man, and people are sleeping on his footwork and angles, man. That's going to give Terrence Crawford problems. I feel like Crawford ain't fought anyone with the footwork and the angles and as big as Madrimov. I feel like Madrimov's a little bit more stocky than Earl Spence, and he's going to have that real legit 154 power, man. He do remind me of Triple G at 154, man. It's going to be a crazy, amazing fight, man.
But it's not.
But yeah, that's my call on it. I'm gonna keep listening. Shout out to y'all.
You the man, Big Gucci. We got Julio Guzman. $5.
Julio
I can see
Guzman.
Shakur going 12 with Tank. Tank has good footwork and can close down space. Shakur's going to have to stun Tank coming in, and I don't see it. ASAP TV, $2. You too old to be that messy, Tone.
Chilaquiles.
We got Tone Deaf, $5. If it's true, Tank will hit Shakur, but I believe Shakur wins due to him building muscle, explosive workouts, because IQ just hopes it's about money? Okay. H-Town, $2. Timboski in the lab, respectfully, fam. Shout out.
Timboski came on today, right?
I don't think so.
Oh, I thought I heard him.
Oh, he did? He did?
Nice. That's his first time, right?
Nah, he been back.
Oh, good.
He back.
Good to hear.
Yo, Nest GTO, Instagram and Twitter. Catch me on the next one. 4 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. 7 p.m. Eastern.
Marco Boxing. Marco Boxing. Maybe I'll jump on the later one too.
Happy hour. Bring your blunts. Bring your harding. 4 p.m. is going down. TBV. 4 p.m.
Plus, if you in Vegas for the August 3rd card, hit me up. You know, we're going to allow a selected few people in studio with us. Maybe you fit the bill. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.